podcast, read all about it. When it comes to podcasting, we are number one. All these sponsors ready, the big steps ready, the internet above the shutting up. Welcome to the Hey Arima,
hey Digo,
hey Brooklyn,
big up Canada,
hey Caroline,
down in Tobago,
Shady Life, UK London, Shady Life, everybody just Shady Life. Why?
I'm breaking the place.
Random singing.
I'm breaking the place.
Take your phone on.
Shady Life,
Hey dog,
Shady Life, Debbie,
Patrina,
Shady Life, Jacksonville, Shady Life,
Todd,
Shady Life, Sadie and Joanna, Shady Life,
everybody just Shady Life. Friday, start the show.
Babla people like you know.
Pizza. Pizza.
Gemc Media Group presents Praise on Water 2K24 Code Orange. Sailing Saturday, June 8th aboard the Liberty Bell. Featuring Christian Cultural Center's music minister, Tim Harley.
Oh God, it's awesome.
Three-time McDonald's Gospel Fest winner, Gerard Placide. And TNT's premier gospel artist, Realness. Your MC is comedian Michael Harley. Boarding time 11 a.m. at the Brooklyn Army Terminal, 8058th Street, Brooklyn, New York. Early bird tickets $100, $125 after May 8th, and more at Pier 4. Prizes will be awarded for the best and uniquely dressed male and female. So come out in your shades of orange with a splash of your national flag. For more information, you can call 646-739-0380 or 347-267-0577. It's Praise on Water 2K24 Code Orange.
Tell somebody about Jesus. That's what this world need to know. Something good gonna happen in this year, and I am grateful that I made it.
On Saturday, May 11th, it's Iba Music Festival, the ultimate Mother's Day event. Naparima Bowl Amphitheater, San Fernando. Come, let's celebrate the divine feminine energy with Empress RJ, Collis Durante, Nisa,
I'm living happy in a real life.
Stephanie Joseph, Naomi Stinnett, Jaron Nurse,
Make me just tell somebody about Jesus.
Darren Shepherd with NLCB Fonclair, and Farmer Nappy. Tickets are $250, available at Cache, Eastgate, Center City, Trin City, Port of Spain, and Gulf City. Java Nation at Food Hall Piaco Plaza, Sion's Bar, San Fernando, and online at Island E-Tickets. Naparima Bowl box office Friday 10th and Saturday 11th May from
Queen's Park Savannah Food Hub. Here what going on. Take winner. Today we are at Donnell's Delights, and they are well qualified in specialty loaded wontons loaded with meats, cheese, and veggies that we love so much. I telling all you again, Trinidad is a real place. We had their loaded beefsteak fries, buffalo and honey barbecue wings. We had the tsunami mixed seafood, shrimp and shark bites wontons, the earthquake beef loaded wontons, wings and wontons combo with mixed chicken breast with honey barbecue chicken wings. As usual, Randy and them start off with the shrimp that I do eat and give it the yes head shake. I never had loaded wontons before, so my excitement was full 100 for this review. And folks, I wasn't disappointed at all. People, the food is well seasoned and tasty. Loaded wontons is the truth. Look how I never buying regular wontons again. The food was so good, passers-by come and eat with we and all. Folks, we play with this one now. We dig in till we belly can't take no more. This end up one of them reviews where we had to box up the rest of food. First you getting your money worth. All you, Donnell them saying real thing, you know. Go and try them out today at the Queen's Park Savannah food strip down to the end. This is a must try.
Share the live. Share the live. You're watching Fry Bacon Live, the #1 podcast in Trinidad.
Yo, yo, yo. Hear me now. Hear me now, 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 hear me now.
Hey, private, private,
Private,
private,
private,
private,
hey,
private,
oh,
private,
hey,
private,
Line,
and
line,
and
line,
and
line,
and
line,
and
line. Oh
Hey,
God.
Arriba.
Shady life.
Hey, Tigo.
Shady life.
Bang,
Shady life.
bang.
Come in Canada.
Shady life.
I don't know what to
Shady
say.
life. UK, London, shady life. Everybody just shady life. Hear me now, hear me now, hear me now. We see. Wow.
Way, Fry Bacon the play.
Mr. and them sing it.
Wow, Fry Bacon the.
Well,
Take your phone, take your phone, take your phone.
Arima.
Shady life,
San Juan.
shady life,
Nadia.
shady life,
Who's on
shady
there?
life,
Abigail.
shady life,
Jewel.
shady life,
Abigail.
shady life.
Everybody just share the life.
Hey.
4 years now, see we doing this thing, and we thank the Almighty Father for this thing. They say it's a celebration thing. Bring out the bottle, put it up, and start to chase and thing.
Hey, private, private, private,
What?
private,
Hey.
private,
Hey.
private, private.
Bang, bang, bang.
Man, let me tell all you, I am nervous because
I'm nervous too.
I'm nervous because I cannot believe 4 years. 4 years. Look at how many beautiful, recognizable faces.
Yeah, man.
Listen. Drop a bomb for yourself.
Bang, bang.
Bang, bang.
Bang. All right, so it's not going to be a regular Fry Bacon Lime. Of course, we're celebrating. And one time, I just let you know, many of you all are coming here to see your favorite couple, other than us. All right? Other than us. And they're on time.
They have been here.
They reach here, they're on time, you understand? But we're going to get to them in a little bit. We want to get through with the business. Of course, we want to say thank you so much, guys. It's 4 years. I have a little video that I put together. It's only about 3 minutes. We will get to that later on to show.
Hey, done.
I found the very first live we did for Fry Bacon Lime. And then, I put little things together straight up to now. So
Up to where
we'll
we are, yeah.
check that out later on. All right? So, of course, we have special guests in the building. All right, we're gonna move across to them in a little bit. Hey, Adada. Good evening. I want to see persons who've been here since the pandemic, since day one.
Rhonda Blake says, I have been with you all for 4 years.
Wait, since pandemic, let me just see you put a day one in the comment section. Let us know. All right.
Hey, nice.
Of course, this is Little Caesars Fry Bacon Lime. We just want to say thank you so much to Little Caesars. If you know that, you know that you know. They have the deep dish going on right now. That is 8 caramelized slices of cheese.
You're saying that word like you're now learning, boy.
I mean, caramelized?
Caramelized.
No, well, remember.
You learn one word, you're using it every day.
When I watch you.
I'm not caramel.
I see the caramel in your
I
belly.
am not caramel.
I want to lick it off.
Shady. Shady, oh my God.
All right, cool. So, Little Caesars, forgive me, Little Caesars. We want to say thank you so much for, sponsoring this season.
Sweden.
Go and get the deep dish pizza if you have not tried it as yet. We have caterers in. We have special guests, so we couldn't have Nisa doing fry bake as she usually do.
Yeah.
So we had to have catering, my friends. Let me just shout out one time. Baby, your eyes better than me.
Yes, we're shouting out
Donald's.
What's what you tell me? My eyes better
Oh,
than
go
you
ahead.
and you're talking with me.
Go ahead.
So we're shouting out Donald's Delights and Catering. Dangerously delicious.
Listen.
They are catering tonight.
We normally see them in Port of Spain on the food court. We
Yeah.
tried it a couple of times, and what a coincidence.
Mm-hmm.
When we said we were having guests over, they reached out and they said, JD, Nisa always fry and bake. How come, why you don't want to just sit down and relax and we could send some food? And I say,
Yeah.
you know what? We don't normally do barter for product, but because is the heart behind it. She says she wants you off your feet.
Aw.
And they would send catering. And
Plus,
of
I
course,
just be sweating. And I'm missing out now.
so this is what we're going to be having tonight. I don't know what they send. The courier is on the way, but we're looking like this, right? This is how we're looking like. We have the loaded shrimp. You understand? Let me come back from the top. We have the wings. I don't know what coming. All right. We have the loaded. What is that? The wontons. You love wontons.
Yeah.
And we're going to let all you know exactly how it tastes, all right? We have the loaded wontons over here. And we have, what is this?
It looks like shrimp
It look like a shrimp
and something.
platter or something,
Yeah.
And of course, we have more wings and fries here. So we're going to deal with it. We're going to let you all know exactly how the thing tastes. But we really, really, really want to say thank you to Donald's D&D, Donald's Delight and Catering. All right. So the food is excellent. Thank you for going an extra mile. Hold on there, earlier. We need to get the business out, okay?
Yep.
Listen, this boat ride is happening to New York. Anybody who on we page or watching right now, you're from Brooklyn, you're from Queens, Manhattan, you're in the area, you're in the Tri-Borough, you're Staten Island, wherever you're from, even DC, Boston, make your way, because this boat ride here happens every single year, right? Nisa and I are not going to be physically on it, but we definitely need to let you all know what's happening in Brooklyn, because, these concerts and things getting a little smaller in Brooklyn, the gospel concert. So when you have a boat ride these days, you can't miss out, all right?
Yeah.
So it's Praise on Water 2K24, code Orange. It's happening June the 8th, 2024. Of course, departure is 11:30 p.m. in the Brooklyn Army Terminal. I've been to that terminal before. It's madness going on there. Who's going to be there, babe?
Kim Harley is going to be there. Michael Harley. So I'm guessing.
Jared Placid, we boy.
Isn't it Placid?
Placid?
Well, I'm saying.
Placid.
Yeah, Gerard Placid and our very own
Jaron is going to be there as well. All right. So listen, if I tell you our boat ride is not to miss, it's going to be this one. It's a fancy kind of style.
People are sending messages for Anil already.
Yeah. We're gonna switch it a little bit. I had to make sure that he kept his, what do you call it? What's the political name? Dentures, teeth? Well, we will find out what it is. We're gonna find out. Persons were messaging and saying, please.
People saying it.
Since last week they were messaging and saying, please don't let him take it out. I said, I cannot control this man. Maybe his wife would, all right? So we want to say Praise on Water 2K4. Thank you so much for sponsoring as well. Lastly, but not least, guys, if you're watching this and you say, JD, we really love you, we like to give. You could give a couple ways. One, just like, all right? You could share. That's definite a thank you. You'll mean so much to us if you all give by doing that. Another way, if you're outside there and you say, you know what, we just do the PayPal thing. All right, bless God, thank you. You could hit us up on PayPal and you say, JD, well, we just do the Cash App thing because we're in New York and we have our Cash App there as well. Any donation that the Lord puts upon your heart.
Don't make it funny. It's not funny.
It's not funny?
No, it's
all right,
not.
yeah. So any donation that you want to, bless us with the work,
Yeah.
we're going to receive it. How's
That's right.
that? Yeah? Yes. All right, so thank you so much. Guys, listen, we're getting ready to swing across in front of us. I tell you something. They have taken the nation by storm, the Caribbean by storm, the greater part of North America, I could only imagine, Canada, the US of A, London, and even Japan, they have taken over the world with their family,
Yes.
their love, and their unique way of doing things together. All right? Ladies and gentlemen, watch for that. It's Anil in the building. Oh, God. And it's Nikita in the building. Round of applause.
It's Kanita.
But, I could never, listen.
It's Kanita.
Let me stop this one time.
Yeah. You don't need to linger. I already pronounced it right.
Listen, let me
She
try
did.
that.
That's why you have a wife first.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's to pull up your slack.
One time. It's Nikita.
No.
It's
Jesus.
Kurt.
No.
You
It's
sure your
Kurt.
name? You sure your name wasn't like originally Nikita?
No, JD.
No.
Why is that name so difficult for me to say?
I don't know, but you're not alone. There are lots of Trinbagonians that
Yeah, people call her Kita.
Kita.
Why? But it's
Nikita.
Talking to the mic, right?
yeah, we hear her.
Yeah, it's what.
Yeah.
I hear myself. In
But
it.
it's Kanita. How is it hard to pronounce?
It's difficult to remember.
Okay.
You know, I call it all different types of games. Guys, we want to say thank you so much for coming through, for making the time.
Yes.
You understand? For blessing us. You know what I mean? Hey, watch man, from the time they came through, we don't start talking, you swear the cameras was on.
Yep.
All right?
Yeah, boy, you have to cut the conversation. yeah.
Anil seems to be all. He's like JD, I think. They always on.
On?
Like on.
I wouldn't call it on
Like
and
ready. What do you call it? I call JD an app. What do you call Anil?
I just say it that's just Anil.
That's just
Yeah.
Anil.
That's just Anil.
Yeah, JD is either you install or uninstall.
Oh, God.
So he's an app. It's just always upgrading.
Wait, shit, you have a 6-day boy.
Yeah.
I don't, you know, I mean, is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Guys,
As men, we just like to talk. As men, we express ourselves vocally. So
Right.
this is what we do. I'll support you, JD.
Not all men.
Thank you.
Not
99%
all
of men.
Not
Thank
all
you.
men do. Not all.
Yeah, not all men.
you know
Just-
what? I want to see you all together. Let me just move this camera here.
You wanna see them together?
Yeah.
Okay.
You go ahead.
You go ahead.
Okay, well, let me read some comments. We have Darlene Vincent Brown. She says, real power couple. I believe that is for Anil and Kanita, who is calling. Let me answer.
Food. The best part of the night.
Wow.
Food.
Hi, good night.
My belly was bubbling when I see the dishes, boy. You watch something and get hungry one time. Praise
All right.
and thank the Lord for that.
So while JD goes downstairs, I was saying goodnight to some people. Adana K. Thompson. She says, JD, the lady's name is Kanita.
Yes.
You see? And did a shout too. I don't get it. Patrice Solomon says, Anil seems calm and nervous. Not accustomed to seeing him so
Oh,
quiet.
I'm not in my place. If I was in which camera looking at this one, I'm not in my place. If I was in my place, I'd be getting on. I'm trying to have some kind of decorum
it's
about
just
myself.
a matter of time as
When I'm soaking, don't worry.
soaking, yeah.
Yeah,
That'll feed me.
somebody asked, where's the intro? Well, hi, Danica. When JD comes back, I'll remind him that we have the intro to still do. Hi, Amina Critchlow. She says, yes, Anil. Kimoy says, blessed night, guys. You know, we really want to thank you guys for tuning in. I hate when JD leaves me alone. Tasmin says, congratulations to Anil and Kanita.
Thank you.
If you're wondering why
He always
she's
says thank
saying-
you first. He always
Thank
does.
you, thank
Why?
you.
Let me switch.
Why?
Why are you saying thank you, Anil?
Why a man should say thank you is for the mere fact that we walk around with this thing for how many years?
What thing?
And when this
Right.
sperm, and when we decide to drop and share the load, that's us giving too. So we are sharing the responsibility. So as a man, when you give that, you have to say thank you.
I'm pretty lost with
Once JD come, you go understand what I'm saying.
all y'all is walk around with. Look here, let me wait for JD
We-
to
we-
come
we-
because
As men, yeah,
Yes,
JD,
I switched.
come, JD,
I
come.
switched the camera 2 times since you left.
Come, JD. So,
What's going on?
they were just saying that
They were congratulating
congratulated
us.
Kanita.
why is it that as a man I have to say thank you when my partner is pregnant? And I'm explaining to them that we as men, we walk around with the seed of life. And we've been having that for years, billions of them. So when we pass that seed on, we are sharing the load. So now it's her responsibility to carry the load. So I say, I will take the thanks, because it started with
He
me.
usually says thanks first.
Yeah.
Well, it is.
I don't
First
think-
of all,
I don't
what it
think
is-
that's how it is
first
going on,
of
bro.
all you have a sharing problem. Right? Let's start there.
I don't think that's how it is, girl.
All you have a
That's
sharing
not what it's good,
problem.
JD. So you don't have the seed?
Yes, I
Well, all right.
I
And
do,
you
but
were you not walking around with that seed for how many years you on this earth?
So what are you walking around with?
All right.
Well,
Beautiful.
the only
So-
time that it really made sense to me when he said that is when I thought of us as women. We have a cycle. And I was like,
Okay, we have none.
I was
It's
like,
just
okay.
there.
That's
So,
what I say.
and then we have a time span of how much
It's there.
eggs we got until. So it's like, okay, well, you have a point,
Yeah,
but
but
I still have to carry this
Yeah.
baby for 9 months.
But
you know?
I've been carrying it for however long.
You just release on
What?
a regular
No, you
basis.
But this is what
really-
I'm saying. They have a sharing problem. Them is hotspots, you know. Them men is hotspots. So when I no thank you, it's you decide to give me it. Can we do the intro
We
to our
shared,
show,
we shared, we
please?
shared.
Listen, all right. I don't think that's how it is, but
Them
we will.
always hotspots.
We
That's
may
all
come
it
back
is.
to that. Welcome inside another edition of JD's Vlog. What's up? My name is JD.
My name is Nisa.
And this is the Fry Bake and Lime Show. Every single Saturday, 7:30 p.m. we are here.
Yes.
Unless Nisa is, well, yours on time tonight.
Yeah, it's been real good. I don't understand where you're going with
Yours
that.
on time tonight. So normally she's not here. But we say thank you so much. She's not here on time.
That is insanely incorrect. JD, when have I been late? When last have I been scurrying for any kind of time?
Last week.
That is incorrect.
All right. So
Is that all right?
That is incorrect.
So so we want to say thank you so much. Of course, we're celebrating
4 years.
4 years, and man, we're gonna have a time this evening. So we're gonna have this. We're gonna have what we normally have, not the entire thing, a little cut down of it, but
'Cause
you
we
know,
Lyman, yeah.
because we Lyman. All right. So we want to talk to our guest this evening, Anil and
Anil.
Go and bite it tongue.
Anil.
You could say, call me what you want.
Anil.
Just don't call her collect.
First of all,
I have persons call me Kita as well. It's fine.
Anil said don't call him collect.
Don't call
First
her
of all,
collect.
if his name was Anil, that would be Aniel. It's just
Correct is right.
A-N-I-L.
A-N-I-L.
let me tell
Just
you.
Anil.
Let me tell you what happened. Right.
Right.
I've been saying Anita for the time that I've seen you all on the internet.
Anita is Baker.
And then when it's
Was she tiki tita?
listen, listen, literally, when it was time to do the poster, I said, wait a minute, what's her name? And he said, I did not. All the time I thinking I seen Anita in my mind. You know what I mean? So
You're not
I have.
alone.
Well, we
Yeah.
know men is only to see one thing and think only see the next thing. So we understand.
That's happened to me too.
We know.
I can attest to that.
We know, brother. We know.
Yeah, like today and all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What happened today, Anil?
Michael Jackson, he's not alone.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I just see things and like, oh shucks, my mind registers something else.
Wow.
As only a minute bring it to attention, it's like, oh shucks, yeah, oh shucks, that is oh good.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
The cow does jump over the moon at times. Not all the time, just sometimes.
this is gonna be strange.
Interested.
It's gonna be strange.
Good afternoon good evening, sir, to everybody on the WhatsApp board. Good evening to you.
What do you mean WhatsApp? We're not at work.
Comment section. Good evening to
Come
you.
out of radio. There's no WhatsApp board. This is our Fry Bake and Lime, so we have Facebook comments. So we do radio. So for anybody wondering what JD just did, we do radio Mondays to Fridays on Sky 99.5 FM, Reloaded, and it's Monday to Friday, 4 hours a day. So obviously he thinks that we're still on the radio. So he said, "Good afternoon" to the people on the WhatsApp board, but it's Saturday.
Happens.
Yeah, no man is the thing only carrying.
Happens.
That's what Anil say. Is the thing only carrying.
We're responsible. Good evening to you, Anika. All the happy anniversary comments. Thank you so much. All right, guys. So before we jump into it, we want to just talk to our guests.
Yes.
Find out.
Don't forget to check YouTube.
Right, head across to YouTube. Find out who are these beautiful couples. Let me just get straight into it. How long y'all married?
This year is gonna be 10 years.
10.
Young
Yeah,
people,
this year is gonna be
man.
10 years.
Yeah.
Wow. Where all met?
Boy?
Anna run me down.
I'm sure he did.
You run me down.
Yeah.
No.
Because remember the
old
carrying,
people say-
carrying the thing, so they had to run to.
Old
make
people
it
say
less-
the rundown boss and the rundown woman. I didn't do that.
So what did you do, Anil?
I just made myself present.
No.
And then she blanked me. So she blanked. So let me give you a story. Let me tell my story.
Go ahead.
So when we met, a friend, I used to do barbering back then, and a friend was like, yo, I know some real nice girls, boy. Come on, let me go online.
Wow.
And that was my language back then. I was very promiscuous.
Oh wow.
I was one of those guys.
Right.
And I went 51 degrees to align with them. And you introduced me to her. She gave me a kind of thing mine and go and she was like, oh, you playing stupid.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they say that. She was playing stupid.
How old were you then?
I was
29?
29.
29?
29,
No,
somewhere there.
28.
28, somewhere around there.
Right.
I was in my 20s. I was like, oh, you playing chopper? No problem. So the next time I was invited to the nutrition club because, our personal business is health and fitness, where people lose weight, gain weight, maintain weight. So when they invited me to the nutrition club, I saw her. And back then, I was working PTSD as well.
Wow.
So I did barbering. I had taxis on the road. I used to sell clothes at the barber shop. And I was working PTSD, straight out hustler.
Right.
So when I went into the nutrition
You used to
club...
drive a bus?
No, I was not a bus driver. I just used to work with the establishment.
Okay.
But on that day, my bus was full bus. Pass. I didn't even see her. Because of that, not acknowledging her at all. Like it spiked something in she brains.
No.
Tell a story. Tell a story.
Let's have the truth now.
Tell a story.
From Kineta.
Okay.
Sounds about
So
right.
first to begin, factually, I was warned. So when I went to 51 and I saw him, obviously he's an attractive guy.
Looking all good. Yeah.
Wow. Stop using that point.
What's going on here, right?
He was looking pretty attractive, but she told me, you see he's a real stay away from that.
When the
So-
fox can't get the grapes now, but go ahead.
So now I knew nothing of that they knew each other, but at the end of the day, she gave me the warning.
Right.
Say, listen to your girlfriend, and I did.
Where's that warning?
So stay away.
To stay away.
Stay away.
Stay
Remember,
away.
all of you stood out, you and Anil.
Yeah, stay away. So what I did at that moment was I gave him a little stush wine and left him. But then when I saw him in daylight, that's what kind of made a difference.
She big get white.
That day when I saw him, how he presented himself. So that's
Right.
what really made the difference for me. He wasn't with the pants below the bottom. He was very well attired. Shirt and pants, well pressed.
So was it
That wasn't me at all.
But I'm
Get white.
confused.
I
I'm
just was
confused. I'm confused.
That's
So
the
the person
opposite
in
of
the
Now the person in the club,
right.
he was dressed nice.
The
but
club, the club is dark.
it's
as well.
dark, so I didn't get to really see how he really dressed.
I keep telling
completely.
people about the club. It's dark.
But I didn't get to really see him fully
Right.
or even interact with him. I just took what she said and I went with that.
Right.
But seeing him in person in daylight, I said okay.
Tell them, yeah.
He was always,
okay.
So he was always like walking around be like muscular, one of them strong dudes.
Well, he wasn't muscular in my opinion. Then he was strong, fat kind of,
You
Strong
wicked girl.
And you cannot see
This woman from
Anil,
hell.
Anil, you
Did
were
she say
strong. You had a
strong
belly.
fat?
You
She
had a
said
belly.
strong
You
fat.
cannot deny you didn't have a
Lie.
belly. You had a belly.
Lie.
You had a belly, but your belly had
Lie.
abs on it.
No,
Anil,
that's
don't
a
lie. Anil,
She
don't
said,
lie.
what is strong
said you
fat?
were strong fat.
What is strong fat?
She said I was strong with a protruding stomach. My stomach had abs on it.
Right.
Lie.
So
Right.
Anil,
Tell
you
the
have,
story.
you have pictures.
I have pictures, but I was not fat.
Anil, you're strong fat.
Whatever you want to say. Call it what you want. Don't call me
Okay.
collect. Go
Strong,
ahead.
strong
Tell a
fat.
story.
So basically, for the ladies that on the live, you all know what I'm talking about,
know.
and you understand what I'm saying. He looked nice in his clothing, but then when you look at him, you could see the midsection just need a little more work on it. Although he had abs on his midsection,
He did have.
which basically meant for us understanding with nutrition and health, his visceral fats were high.
Right.
So he had to get that down.
I
It wasn't that his
have
body
high
fat-
visceral fats too, I think.
Say that word again, Jenny.
Visceral fat.
I think I have that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I did right.
So that's what really happened, and from then I gave him the time of day. That's basically what happened, and it was really and truly a lot of conversation.
And once you listen to me, that's it. Game over.
Oh
I
my.
thought,
And you know what he did?
Game
I could
over.
never forget this moment when I acknowledged him. He actually acknowledged the friend that told me to stay away from him, and didn't acknowledge me.
JD, you know that game, right?
I've heard of it.
You know that game. yeah. Instead of play there to catch
That
football
day,
live.
So
he
you
had-
ignored her? He ignored
Come
you?
I tell you, full PTSD.
Complete.
The bus full pass. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
Let me find out. You know what I thought it was? Kineta. Got it?
Yes, you got it.
Come on. Come on.
He bad like me with names, boy.
Horrible.
No, not-
horrible.
no, don't.
I have it
I
bad.
don't.
You know what I thought it was? Because the first when I got reintroduced to Anil was when we
Anil?
went. It was when we went to do the when we went to do the La Vie promotion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he said, hey, JD, think that. And I was like, oh, yes. And then he reminded me that you were on Synergy.
Yeah.
You were one of the Synergy stars.
Yeah.
What year you were?
That was, what year, boy?
I don't even know because I was never following it.
Well, I thought you liked him because he was on
Negative.
Synergy Soca Stars.
Negative.
You know,
So you didn't know him when he was an artist?
Negative. Nope.
I am hearing so much of the differences in men and women. By the way, people are saying that strong fat is their new word. Good night, Giselle. People are saying strong fat. Kamba said, yeah, he played hard to get. I'm listening to Kineta. I'm hearing myself in her. I'm hearing Anil and I'm hearing JD. And this is, everybody knows the saying, men are from Mars, women are from Venus. And I think people kind of downplay the...
Sorry, go ahead.
Just let it show up, bro. We
Go
hear
ahead.
it.
No, good.
He's so addicted to making sure everything's fine.
You good.
Right. People downplay the very subtle but real differences in men and women. And when she said, his pants wasn't down there, and like I keep telling JD, like for me that is not, I get it, but in my head I'm just like, I don't like it.
No.
Well, he just wasn't that type of dude. Like me, I can't remember having my pants on my waist ever, even from since primary school.
For real?
That's crazy.
For real.
And for me, I know a lot of young men who would dress themselves that way. And I just, similarly like yourself, I don't like it. It's not something I'm attracted to.
Right.
It's not, I don't want that look next to me, period.
Right.
Period.
So if I start to do it now as an adult,
then I'll say we have to,
we done married.
you have to force his hands. Wow. Because clearly you've lost it. You have lost it.
I appreciate her honesty.
So let me
appreciate that.
Let me Synergy Soca Stars, bro.
Yeah.
What year was it? What season? 1, 2, 4?
I think it was season 4.
Season 4?
I think it was 4, yeah.
And what came out of your singing career? Cause are you still singing?
No. The last song I did was in 2015? Like, you're doing the music. Well, you're supposed to know how this music thing is in Trinidad when it comes to soca music. You have good music. Like, I wrote songs. Hey, you put out the whole one there, boy.
What about this? This is music coming up from Anil.
Listen to me. Stop. I beg. Stop.
She says, I beg.
Yeah, boy, she does real fight
certain
man.
songs that I like from him.
Yeah.
Honestly, and that is not one of them.
Can you tell me why?
Fight down, boy.
But I find it so good.
Personally, I find the song good.
I was speaking to Kineta. Why?
I don't like his vocals on that. And I just don't. I mean, if he sings it, cool. But I find like, I don't know. I just don't feel that one. However, there is a song that he did with
Omi?
Nah, one with Isaac King.
You did a song with King?
Yeah, the song is Weekend.
I love that song. I was like, Anil, you need to link up with him and you all need to do that song again. I love that song.
Was bad.
I don't even like Chica.
Adina says, well, look how I now find out Anil used to sing. She also says, yes, he sound real good.
Fight down.
Somebody says, this is new to me. Good to know, not bad though.
I don't like it, to listen
I'm
to.
looking for it. I'm not find it. What name on the dinero?
Yeah, that
song was not.
I didn't post that song. It was Black Eye Studio posted it, and I'm not sure if the page still up.
Right.
Oh,
But
okay.
The Weekend, but I think it was on. I have a page on Facebook, I believe. I think it was there. But I had really
That song, I love that song. Out of all the music, I love that one.
And I was one of the first artists in Trinidad to do a song with Russian.
With who?
Russian. Seriously?
I don't know who that
Swear.
is.
So why you stopped singing? Because out of the Synergy Stars, you would have had Voice, you would have had Urfanals, Second Star, and the list goes on and on. That would be our party time version of what's happening now.
So I had one or two personally. I had one or two strong songs that could have, get pushed. But the politics behind it was a lot to deal with. So like I remember the year JW and Blaze sing Palance. We up in the studio late. Me, Kitch, Fat Rat, and I did a song with Terry Lyons that year called You and I.
Wow.
And we up late in the morning. We fly down by Johan, probably like 4 o'clock in the morning to get mixed and master the push on the morning show with JW and Blaze and them. And play song and people's like, yo, this song real nice, boy. Long time in your music, so And then after Palance drop on, and that was it, just Palance.
Yeah.
They forget the slow songs.
everything.
Why
just
do you
Palance.
okay? Why do you think you call it politics? And we are musicians ourselves. You know, it's very easy, guys. It's real easy to blame.
All right, let me get into that. A year I did a song called "Don't Make No Scene," right? And I did that song on the same rhythm with Buffy and them. I was the first artist to sing on it. Me and Screws. Hard wine is the new thing. See that rhythm.
Right.
So the rhythm, that rhythm was, it had like one or two things that was not in the new rhythm with Buffy and them. So I was like the first artist, and then Screw had a song called "We know kids how it look is rabbit choke." So me and Screws we record first, and then they come and start to add new things to the rhythm, and then Buffy come and do she thing, and then
Dal
it's like
Braxton do that rhythm, that's so?
it was Garrett.
Garrett.
Garrett did that rhythm.
Okay.
And
Garrett,
then
as in-
Garrett, yeah.
yeah, that Garrett.
Okay.
That's another story.
Oh.
See, that is a whole nother story with a big stone involved. But forget that.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Sorry, Garrett. Good afternoon.
It is what it is, Garrett. You know,
Hi,
you know, right? So, and I was like, Garrett, yo, what going on? Put on the rhythm. Like, put it on the rhythm. Now I'm going back and then putting it. No scene. Deceased Devon Matthews heard this song
Yeah.
and almost sang my entire song word for word. My song playing late in the night, wee hours in the morning. And Devon, man, don't make no scene. If you take a wine on you, if I take, I said, but Lord, that's not my song.
Yeah, that hard.
Yo.
That's tough.
I apologize.
Yeah, so after a while, you know, you're doing the music, you're putting out money behind the music, you're having, you know, songs that could sit on, and it's like, is a scene to get your thing played? It was, and after a while, just get a sponsor, and it's like, you know what?
Yeah.
Whatever.
But listen, being on radio, right? I mean, so as I said before, we are artists as well. And now we are behind the microphone on a radio station. So seeing how things run, I kind of have the scales kind of unbalanced, because when, like, we have seen dozens of tracks come through a station, and the reality is people don't like it, but everybody is not created equal, right? Let's get that. Like, I mean, big plant, small plant. It doesn't mean that the big plant is better or the small plant is worse. It's just that you can note the differences in things.
Yeah.
So that's one thing. The second thing is, it is almost impossible, depending on the culture of a station, to get a lot of this stuff played. Because especially if you are like we are announcers, we are not the DJ. So sometimes we would say, yo, we want to get all the new songs in, and you try your best, but by the time you do so, your shift done.
Well,
Right?
I could attest, like, they call me to be on Boom Champion.
Right.
So I did like 3 mornings on Boom Champion.
Yeah.
Because Rome left, and they wanted a host to fill that space. So I did like 3 mornings, but the morning thing is just not for me. And what I've seen is that the DJs favor songs.
Correct.
So the DJs will just play what they want to.
Well, that is.
And then, like, it's one group of songs just being
Well-
rotated over and over and over.
Well,
and
this is what I'm saying.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
no,
This thing
listen
go down a road, eh?
Listen, no, but I'm just talking about
And
what-
you all
talking.
could get Anil to talk, he will talk.
Oh, God. No, I'm just saying, of being in the situation now, as opposed to being outside of it and just assuming. Now, at the end of the day, a DJ is a DJ. They do have their preferences, and I don't think a DJ having a preference is a bad thing, because he's a human.
Yeah.
He's not a robot. No, then they have the clock or the board where someone is in charge of saying, we want to put this on rotation.
Yep.
Now, you are an announcer. You kind of not in charge, but you can still voice. You can still ask the DJ, yo, I want to hear this, I want to hear that. So it's such a big
So why I would say politics as well. You will know announcers personally. You would know DJs personally.
Correct.
And, you know, it's just how they feel. Like,
Yeah.
yo, what going on? What?
I think
You
it
play
would
no
have,
thing, boy, what going on?
yeah, I think it would have definitely have a time where radio dominated what people hear.
Yup.
But of course now, because of the internet, that
It
is
has
not
changed.
really the stronghold. Now, radio in Trinidad still have some sort of a footing, but I mean, it's not the end and the be all of
Correct, it's right.
making
Yeah,
anybody.
correct.
TV is not the end and the be all. Cable is not. The internet is here. I mean, look at you guys. I mean, look at all you.
Yeah.
You
Point
all
out
are literally walking down the street and people stopping only in the mall or in the supermarket for pictures.
Yep.
And that happened that happened what? More or less, how many years you all now started the social media
Seriously?
content?
We started in November 2001.
Yeah, that is just
and
what going there, boy?
I don't know. We was just playing around, just posting our lives.
Right.
And then it kind of gets serious coming to the end of 2002. So from then to now.
Yeah, because I think I stumbled upon you guys. To me, it feels new. It feels fresh. Like I remember when I stumbled upon you guys, and then JD was like, I know him, and but I didn't know obviously of your start. But how is it for you guys? JD said, you're in the road, people stopping you for pictures.
That
Like how does that go for?
So when people started scream, I just get on something, look wrong. I was like a complete fool by myself, and she just be laughing. Oh gosh, just cool it. Could just come
Like,
along.
so if anybody freaks out, I tend to just hold them and just
I was telling her about that when I used to sing. I was like, a day I was in Trin City Mall, and a girl started scream.
I could,
ball
like,
along the
when
mall.
I look at how you was
and I looking around to see who she balling at. It was crazy.
No.
You know what?
I could never understand.
Let me break it down for you, Kineta. In the church, because you all know we are Christians, in the church we say the anointing is attractive.
The anointing.
It don't matter what you look like when you have an anointing, When you have that, when you take that stage, or when you are the it thing, people are generally attracted to that.
Well, I don't know if probably with all these ladies.
No, that she saw it for herself.
Wait.
Okay. Like no.
She said wait.
Because it's happening to her.
The
Jacksonville.
back then situation with the girl screaming.
Yeah.
Back then, your husband was sexy.
Oh my God.
Stick a pin in that, you'll get back to that sexy talk. You'll get back to that sexy talk just now.
Hi, Odd Levaya.
Good evening to Ocean. Thank you so much, guys. How much we have on the live? Let's just check.
Well, while you check, let me say goodnight to Shannon T. Arthur. She says, look, my peeps. Hi, Mel Wright.
Big up your whole self.
Hey, Sheldon. Well, we know Jacksonville, our diehards. We have Sadie. We have Jacksonville. We have Hayden, who is always telling people to share the live. JD said it in the beginning of the show. That's what you need to do to show your love. Share the live.
Good evening, everybody. The first time I just recently, because we're not on TikTok like that.
Yeah.
Like we just.
Hi, Toria.
We are only phobies.
Yeah,
Facebook.
We Facebook, YouTube, more or less Instagram. So my cousin called me, right? She said, this is what, last year before? When y'all did anyway, it's pretty recent. Pretty recent, right?
Yeah.
Pretty recent. So my cousin say, JD, you have another couple on the internet. I said, there are many. I said, there are many. She said, no, in Trinidad. I said, who? Because all this time we in FB land, literally didn't have nobody locally. She said, yes. And they're trying to be all your
Jesus Christ.
God. So I said, what? So I said, what's the name? She said, I don't remember the name, but they have a son, and she going on, and the boy red wine, he's in the jockey shorts, and on and on. And I said, jockey shorts. I have never taken off my pants, and she going on. And he muscular, but he don't look. He's look better than you, eh?
Oh Jesus, and she went there too.
Going down the road. So
Hi, Angela.
I got the TikTok.
But what I'm saying is,
and I watched,
your cousin, what if that was, so nobody can share nothing?
No, I have plenty cousins.
Your mouth is just goose.
I got plenty cousins. Give me one. I got plenty cousins.
Okay.
So I went across, and then first thing, obviously, we are tech guys. So I'm looking at phone, I'm looking at, how are they editing these? Because I don't know nothing about CapCut. Like you understand?
I tell you about CapCut. I tell you about CapCut. I was like, yo, bro, CapCut.
You told me about, I don't know about editing on phone. I edit on my, I do.
Yeah, I started to edit on my PC as
super
well now.
big budget.
I do that.
Let me read this.
I started to do that now.
Let me read this comment for them. Tasmin Mitchell says, can you go back up to Tasmin's comment? It's before Sayo. She says, Anil and Kineta are the most genuine couple on the internet. Very real. They don't put on at all.
Yeah. Yeah, for real.
What you see is
Hi,
what
Nisha
you get.
from New York.
Yeah, 100%. I could tell you that.
So I'm looking and I say, yo, these people
Can I just say it's
hard
nice to
workers.
meet? Can I just say it's nice to meet you? I mean, we met them before in the flesh, but now they are.
It's nice to interact, I
Yeah,
guess, because
yeah. Because touch and goes are very,
Yeah.
very
Yeah.
strange. You know, first impressions. You don't know what people are left with. I mean, this could also still be like a first-ish impression because you know we kind of working, but we liming, but we, you know.
Yeah.
So not until I take off the wig and thing and say, Kanita, I can't handle it today. You know, we ain't reached there yet.
Do you take your? That's your hair, of course. You
yeah,
don't-
yeah, yeah. I've
So
tried though.
Can you just
I
leave
have
your
tried.
hair on because she's
My
not
hair,
gonna take
my
her.
hair is on. It's just on under this.
If you could take off, I could take off too.
Boy, I can take it off too. Don't tempt me.
You could take it off, I could take off my teeth.
Don't do it.
I have taken off my wig. I've taken off my eyelash. It don't matter to
Do
me.
it.
No, don't. What are you
Do it.
doing?
I don't care.
No,
Do it.
Hey, what are you
I
doing?
do it. Do
Babe,
it.
Wait, hold up. You, ma'am, cease and desist. Let me give you
No,
a
but
Drake
what I'm
and
saying is
Kendrick
I've
right
done
now.
it. I've done it already.
You have?
Yeah,
But I never saw it.
No,
I
listen.
would've-
Do you know how much followers these people have?
But the problem
They're going
is-
to end up on a meme. There's somebody who's TikTok.
No. Maybe if it was TikTok for sure.
You be out here looking crazy.
If it was
Alright,
TikTok
alright,
for
alright.
sure, you end up
This,
on a
if
meme.
this was a TikTok live, problem.
Problem.
Right? Thank you very much. Okay.
TikTok probably.
I've done it before. I just mean to say I'm not. I mean, real life is real life. I like to have fun. I like to dress up. I
Yeah.
like to change wigs. I cut all my hair off. I had a rasp for 13 years.
Wow.
You know, so all it ease me up. Yo, people just be like, yo, she hiding behind.
Bro,
I'm
you
like,
could have
no.
a different woman every day.
Correct.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Imagine
not
the
know.
possibilities. though.
No.
Bang, bang, bang.
Picture it.
And not know.
I can spice it one time.
And not know. Yeah, let me finish my story. So
Go ahead.
I'm looking and I'm blown away by the amount of videos. So I
Yeah,
say,
you're
yo,
good.
those are one of these people. I thought Casey Neistat used to put videos out every day. I said, babe. So I'm talking to Nisa and say, they're looking like these poor videos. I'm getting tired watching. Not tired of watching, but just the energy,
Amount,
the work,
yeah.
the amount. I say, yo, and then they have the words. I'm like, how are they doing this? And the camera say, yo, this is an iPhone. And I go down there and I say, listen, they on a next level. No wonder that people love them so much and have so much.
No, I think
Content and-
people love them because, as the person said, as Tasman said, whether we like it or not, people are attracted to people.
Yeah.
To the realness.
Realness.
They have the hater screw, but then they have the genuine people who like the fact that if your belly getting big, your belly
They're getting big.
Like-
There's
like
a
like
saying
today.
called real recognize real.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So like today, if it was me back in 2022 when
Yeah.
we started, I would probably be in tears all now based on the content that Anil put out today.
Really?
Yeah. Because I know
She was real sensitive.
I was real sensitive.
This one right here.
I was real sensitive to people and their opinions. Real sensitive.
When we just got started, she would go in the comment section and cry, you know.
Look
was
at
real.
right there.
No.
This one
And I
right
would just
here.
be like deleting and blocking people like crazy because
Right
I
here.
found it was just so
Mean.
So
Like,
how you
why?
deal with it now? For my wife's sake, because she's
Oh.
still there.
So how
more or
I
less.
how I deal with it is because, well, quite frankly, Anil is the type of person that gives me that tough love. Kind of tells me as it is. He doesn't really butter and sugarcoat it. So he would have told me on numerous occasions, nobody cares. Like nobody really cares about you, your well-being, all of that. To get me kind of to forget about people's opinions. So it kind of started there. And we would have gone to New York and
Yes,
my
boy.
slipper had burst. And I was just so paranoid. I was like, oh,
People watching me.
people watching me.
Are you serious?
Now this is before content creation.
Her slipper
So it's
burst
like-
in tongue too. What kind of thing is this,
My,
man?
I'm like-
my slipper, my shoe burst in tongue, and I just.
So he.
This is in the beginning
this
of
is
the
in the beginning of the
relationship, though, eh?
This is before. This has been my
Long
process
before
because it's a
social media.
process.
Right.
My confidence was a process. So
Well said.
after the nobody cares, getting me to understand.
Yo,
nobody cares.
I was in the train station. Real people are wrong, and I yell out loud, "Nobody cares!" Bro,
Nobody turned around.
nobody turned
Nobody
around.
turned around.
Everybody was just on their own thing.
Bang,
Nobody
bang,
cared.
bang,
Yeah.
bang.
So I just trying to
So-
show like, yo, no, it's you. Just be you.
So in the process now of the social media and the comments, he would bring that back to the reality of, okay, remember I said nobody cares. So it's like bringing that back all the time. Why are you so fixated on what this person have to say?
Yeah, everybody's entitled to their opinion.
Why are you this? Why are you that? So he's like, listen, this is why I am the way I am. Because there's something about Anil that
Yeah, I don't care. I don't care.
that is so attractive to me. Like I wish I could wake up in the morning and just have this don't care damn way
That's
about
how he is.
I really wish I could just wake up in the morning and be like that. But he has a type of confidence.
It's not that's it. It's not don't care damn way. It's like I am
he has
sure
a
about
confidence and
myself.
assurance of himself. Yeah.
So if you like me or you don't like me, that's not me problem. That's a you problem. You need to deal with that. I like me.
With our pregnancy, I was sharing with him how I was in the bathroom. I was just sharing how insecure I'm feeling about my legs and my arms. Everything's just getting so blown up, and I'm not feeling sexy anymore. I'm supposed to be looking sexy while I'm pregnant, and he was like, "Yo, sexy while pregnant? Like what? Sexy while pregnant?"
I did a video, and like we posted that earlier on today. I was like, "Yo!"
And these women in the comment section,
they start to come from it with a pitchfork.
Have you had persons say to us, because we do a lot of similar content, right? Family content. Person say, "Well, they should be sharing all your entire life on the internet."
Yep.
But that's not our entire life.
That's not our entire life.
That's correct.
I always if I see a comment like that, I'm like, that's not my entire life.
Do you comment that, or is that your
There are times I
response
do.
internally?
There's times I do comment it. There's times I don't even see it. I forget it based on building that confidence over the period of time and then not taking them seriously.
And then sometimes it's just difficult to go through the comment section.
Yeah, sometimes
it's gotten to a point that
I feel like that's the least on the scale of it's almost like, oh, we didn't have time. You know, that's the least important.
Sometimes like when you have like over 1,000 comments, it's like I can't take the time to go through 1,000 comments now.
I genuinely try because of the
we
content.
do as well.
The content I put out, well, on my page versus JD's vlog. I am much more inspirational. I share my testimonies, the stuff I've gone through, try to encourage people. And because of what I put out and the scars that I share or shared, I think it's necessary for me to try to get back. So, because as I said before, people want to know that you're real.
Yeah.
You know, so I genuinely appreciate the people. Like you said, you like me? Yo, I'm rocking with that.
Yeah. So
so I try to give you back something.
What we would do, like within the first 2-3 hours of posting, we would try and go through.
Yeah.
And then if we post something else, it's like to go back to that one, like 500.
Right.
Like, how are you going back to deal with
The
500?
most difficult one recently was the pregnancy announcement.
Yeah, boy. After a while, I was like, yo, let me just do a video.
We didn't even start.
Just do a video and thank everybody.
We couldn't start.
Amala says,
Need to go to a break, huh?
Anil compliments Kineta so well, it's refreshing to see.
Yeah, yeah, that.
And that's what was in the comments. It's like in the comment section, because I know how he is with me and I know how he expresses his love. And in that video, he definitely did reassure me that I'm attractive to him and he loves me the way I look, but he's just not using the word sexy.
Boy,
you know?
the bacchanal.
I know that that was there,
sexy woman.
but there were persons who were just, he don't love you, he don't love you, he this. That just shows me how unconsiderate he is.
People say that, son.
Yeah.
I tell you. All right, we need to get to the business, guys. We're going to be back right after the break. No, of course, we can't have a topic tonight. Normally, can we, Mai?
No, we're talking.
We're talking. Normally, we have a topic. So what we do, guys, normally we have topics that persons write. Their situations, their real life situations. It's anonymous, and they send topics. But I don't feel like we might get to a topic. What we would get to is other aspects of the show. But we'll be back after the break. We need to thank Little Caesars and our main sponsors. All right, we'll be back.
Pizza. Pizza.
Praise of what
MC Media Group presents Praise on Water 2K24 Code Orange. Sailing Saturday, June 8th aboard the Liberty Bell. Featuring Christian Cultural Center's music minister, Ken Harley.
God is awesome.
Three-time McDonald's Gospel Fest winner, Gerard Placide. And TNT's premier gospel artist, Realness. Your MC is comedian Michael Harley. Boarding time 11 a.m. at the Brooklyn Army Terminal, 8058th Street, Brooklyn, New York. Early bird tickets $100, $125 after May 8th, and more at Pier 4. Prizes will be awarded for the best and uniquely dressed male and female. So come out in your shades of orange with a splash of your national flag. For more information, you can call 646-739-0380 or 347-267-0577. It's Praise on Water 2K24 Code Orange.
Tell somebody about Jesus. That's what this world need to know.
All right, guys. 1, 2, 3.
Mics are back.
4. All right, mics are back. So we want to say, of course, thank you, Little Caesars, for sponsoring the 2 hours. Always, you all are our title sponsors. We want definitely this evening's live is sponsored by our friends who we're gonna eat in a little bit. You wanna eat? We'll eat any you guys wanna eat?
I'm hungry since I reach.
Yeah, we sent you reach.
Yeah, you wanna see what's happening there?
I find people coming here to eat, you know.
But that time you do that ad with the stuff there, I was like, yo, I ready.
Take it out.
You said check your list.
Long time, what I want.
All right.
All right, cool. So let me deal with this, right? So of course we are going to see what's going on with Donnell's Delight and Catering, and it is, well, we tried it already in Port of Spain. That's where they located, but the number is 3377916, and Nisa is going to show us what we have in here tonight, but I just got some pictures off of the internet to show you what we're working with here. It is, we got a lot of food.
All they just bring thing now. I hope it is and get it. All your old shocks.
Nah.
Listen to me, when it come to food, my face can't hide even not taste and good. My face, but I just be scared when people call me for food and thing, you know.
So you would not, if you was doing food reviews, like if you have food review,
I can't fake food reviews, boy.
It'll be out there for
boy,
real.
my face, boy, I have a problem with my face.
Yes, you do.
This is the loaded wontons. I'm just giving you a couple of pictures. We have this look like shrimp and a loaded shrimp platter. Listen, so we're gonna indulge in a little bit. Of course, we want to say Brooklyn. If you're in the house, we want to say shout out to New York and shout out to the whole CGE MC Media Group, and it presents Praise on the Water 2K4 Orange Code. Run out in your whole orange. Go get your tickets right now. Orange Code is the code. It's June 8th, 2024. And the boat is departing from the Brooklyn Army Terminal. Kim Harley's going to be there. Michael Harley's going to be there. Our brethren, Realness and Jared Placid. Now, let me tell you something about this boat ride. New York, when it comes to gospel boat ride.
I feel like I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't know how to start bringing all this stuff. There's a lot of stuff.
Just, I guess, bring out. We could just bring out. Hey. Yeah, we could just play dancing. All right, cool. Right, so Praise on Water 2K4. They say, JD, you've been to many boat rides in Brooklyn. I know how the thing this go. And this one is one of the premier boat rides in New York. Go and get your tickets now. Well, you know I don't sell all the dreams, and I'm not going to bring things on this program if we don't endorse it. All right? Cash App. Well, I won't do that again. Okay, so we're getting ready to. So here we're going on earlier.
Yeah.
He's saying there's plenty of food over here. We could just come across and see.
You say less. I'm coming now. Say less.
So we have to get up.
Yeah, don't get up now. Sit down. Come.
Or you know what? We could be
I could come in.
Or you wanna
Your
serve
husband
me?
could serve it for you.
You could do that. I mean, be a gentleman. I like that. It looks good on you. It does.
We can serve. We can serve.
Papa. You see, I ain't able, you know. I cannot. Anil is literally eyeing every box.
All right, so we dealing with the foods in the back. The foods.
Pardon? You want to put it in a plate for me or a bowl or anything? What do you mean what? Hello? It's not difficult. Well, bring it in the container, Anil. If you insist, bring it in the container.
In the background, let me just give you some more information. Nisa is going to be on IBA Music Festival Saturday, the 5th. No, oh my God, sorry, IBA. Saturday, May the 11th. It's happening down at the Naprima Bowl Amphitheater, San Fernando. Jaron is going to be there again. Nisa is going to be there. So if you all haven't seen Nisa live since her concert last year, you want to make sure run out and check the IBA Music Festival. Of course, IBA is going to be there in full, all blasters on. All blasters on, and Farmer Nappy is going to be there, and a whole host of people, like I say, our friend Stephanie Joseph, Collis Duranty, and a whole host of artists. Make me tell us something, it's going to be fire, all right? Note that. We still talk about our guests. Anil and Nikita James is in the building.
You renamed me right through you renamed me.
Oh man. Is Anil like Anil Roberts? Yeah. But you know your name is the same thing, right? It doesn't? You know it's the same thing?
No, it's
Anil
not.
and Anil is the same thing.
No, it's
No,
not.
Bro, it's the
Anil
same-
is
I don't know-
Aniel. That's Neil.
Anil.
Basically the same name. I don't know. We have this kind of like, you know, not even a little bit.
Nope. Not at all. Sources for the
Nikita.
Not Nikita. No, it's somebody else. Is somebody else speaking to?
Yeah, on the comment section.
Oh, okay. So I was like, wait, we didn't establish it's not.
No. The comment section. Good evening to you, Newton, Shannon.
Okay.
Debbie, good evening to you. We're going to open up the lines in a little bit, guys. If you want to say hi, ask any questions, of those natures. You're a convent girl.
No.
I get convent girl vibes from you.
How?
What school you went to?
Eldo Blue.
Never!
I did.
You never went Eldo!
I did. 100%. I did. I don't speak like a convent girl though.
Yeah, you do.
Nope.
1000% convent girl.
Negative.
Nah, I don't see that.
I don't want to do the accent, but everybody know what the accent sounds like.
She doesn't have the convent.
This is not the convent accent. There's a proper wine at the end, and then
Comment below in the comment section and let me know, guys, if you thought you went convent.
Probably how I carry myself.
Right, let me
probably.
see. Oh, yeah.
They might think, yeah.
You're Eldo.
And then everybody's like to say that because of my complexion, so I don't know why.
Do you mind saying what year you finished Eldo?
Oh, it probably really nice. Really nice.
Was that 2000?
Yeah, babes.
Mr. Diaz was there when you was going?
Mr. Diaz, yes.
The
Yes, he
dean?
was. Yes.
Yo, I went Eldo too.
Yes, he was.
Eldo is the best school.
Yes, he was.
Not really.
No, we were, bro.
Why?
Eldo Brown is the best school. Thank you.
Negative.
I went to
Negative.
Mokorapo Senior Comprehensive.
What school you went to?
Mokorapo Senior Comprehensive. I had a lot of fun there.
You went, that's Book?
No. Mokorapo.
Oh, that's down in the West.
Yeah. That's a Westman.
Yeah, that's sad.
This man don't bash my school, you know.
That is sad.
I left
So
there
you-
in 2000.
2000.
2000 I left there. Well, I know you would be before that, you know.
Way before
Way
cancer.
before, yeah, I know.
2000, I would have been singing Ayo. Ayo. Look how the people
The
whining
whining dog.
whining. Horrible. El Dorado Blue. That's a good. That's function. That's what we're saying. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Let me check the shares. Comment section. We ain't forget all you. Debbie, good evening to you. Jewel says, let me put you up here. Jewel says, I'm a convent girl and I know that proper accent. Big up my closed down convent at St. Dominic's Convent. I find you just sound like it for a little bit.
Nope.
If you went Eldor, I mean you know the life then.
Not really, no.
Not really, no.
She used to get dropped to school and pick up.
Correct is right.
There's no traveling. There's no.
So you never used to be in the big backseat and thing?
No, but I
She
used to
don't know
see
about
everybody at it. Yeah. But I never got the experience to jump in the maxi, get on bad in maxi. No, that never happened.
What you studied in Eldor?
Around Form 4, I did business, accounts, geography.
You was in building like 10.
I can't even remember all, you know. Probably because about 6 or 7 subjects, something like that.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Don't even ask me what I was studying. Eh? I was studying guilds. Being real.
He's a real gallus boy.
I'm telling you, not from now a long time.
Oh my gosh. All right, guys. So, and dirty white shoes. How old? Oh, say. I'll try to say how old you going to eat all of that.
I don't
What's
even
your
know.
cuisine?
I don't know.
And I'll just take up whoever was there.
What's your
And
cuisine?
he should.
I wanted one and all.
All right.
I want to make a proper assessment of
I like how the wings
what they
taste
said.
so far.
Okay. You
The
just
The wings are cool so far.
nice.
I bet all there was some of this now.
I can't eat wontons with things.
For real?
So, like sauce, I don't like things wet. Wet is for water.
Oh.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, Nisa, you know. All right. So I know you all are eating.
I can multitask.
In terms of 10 years of marriage, I know that in every marriage you'll have your ups and your downs. Have you all ever felt or came to that place where you say, you know what?
A lot of times.
The downs so bad.
A lot of times.
I find you rush the answer.
You know, should they, boy?
Yeah.
No,
fine,
because
let's
we
get
actually
rushed
have a
next.
YouTube on that with me packing all Kalita clothes.
What?
Yeah, like literally serious. Throw everything in the bag. Come out my place.
Are you
Was it
Done.
like
Excuse
a
me.
skit
Hold
or that
on,
was
hold
for
on.
real?
That was
real?
Hi.
real.
By the
how
way,
did you-
by
you
the way,
Me saying,
nothing we
excuse me?
Sorry, babe.
nothing we post, we
Ah,
skit
skits.
it. We skit it.
Hold on. You said my place. It was your place?
Yep.
Okay.
What made you start to record packing her bags?
I
She
recorded.
was doing it.
I
She was doing
recorded.
it.
No, that
I
was.
don't know why. That was in
That's in
2015.
2015. That's before social media. Well,
Was a thing.
Was an idea for us.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's with our old
That was a HTC.
yeah.
HTC phone, but I don't know why I recorded it, but I did.
And that was saved
And
on Google
I
Drive.
think I did it particularly to show him what he was doing. I really believe that was my main thought process at the point in time, as evidence. Like, this is my proof
Right.
of what you did to me.
What did he do to you?
He packed up all my clothes and put it in a luggage.
that. So, ended up a song with that?
Yeah.
How does it go? Watch your pack all my clothes and
Yeah,
I got
garbage bag.
Yeah.
You
They
put
put
it
it on the ground when you don't say.
Well, usually it's the woman that does that, right?
Yeah.
But it was the total opposite with me. And
Bang, bang, bang.
the interesting thing about Anil and my relationship is that although, yes, there are things about Anil that I wanted to change, and that is what really was causing all the issues in the relationship. It's because there were things about him I wanted to change.
Not just for me, she wanted to change for, was for her mother.
For everybody, basically.
She wanted me to appease her mother.
What are the things?
Don't watch me so.
We are seeing the
You know,
looks.
don't watch me so. Yeah, she watching me. I will just talk the truth.
All right. So what are
Anil, yeah.
Did you change for the
what
mother?
are
No,
the
Hell
things?
no.
He didn't.
Hold on. You're getting outnumbered.
But
here.
I want to know what is the thing or what are those things that she found that needed to change?
Anil, just eat now. Just eat. Just eat. And I will get
Brother?
into it because you don't hit all the nails on.
For me,
on the
whatever
head.
she was finding, she had to put in her pocket.
No.
Because when you find it, it's yours.
Negative.
This is me and this is how I am. Why am I going to change me to appease your mother who I'm not with? I'm with you.
So
don't force
it
me to be
didn't-
somebody I'm not.
Anil, that
Oh,
was
Lord.
that point, which you did have a valid point about, but this
Right.
is where you're going to keep your mouth full. Because factually,
Tell the story.
I had things in the relationship I did not like, and our biggest struggle was communication.
Yep.
And I
Big
think
time.
that's probably most
people.
person's
Big time.
issue was communication. And for me, when having to deal with Anil and his personality, it was difficult for me to. We really hear you chewing there, boy. Just saying.
I'm hungry.
You gotta push that mic away.
She is my friend.
Is it good? Is it good, bro?
Cause you real at
The chips are a little soggy, but this ain't good.
I think it's because of the transport.
Yeah, probably.
The transport.
Yeah.
You're
Took like
real-
40 minutes to
like
get
I
here.
could hear your jaw getting on real bad.
When you have to eat, don't talk.
But anyhow, I had to. There was a point in the relationship. You see, when he packed that bag, and he was ready to call it quits. By the way, that's how Anil was all the time in the beginning of the relationship. He always ready to divorce.
Ooh.
Always. He
Serious?
always ready to done.
Oh my God.
And it's basically because it's easier for him just to get rid of an issue
Than to deal with
than
it.
to have to deal with that issue.
Yeah. That's too much fish in the sea. So it's like, why?
I want to pelt you.
Don't pelt me.
Real
But
bad.
I'm telling you how I used to think then.
That's how he used to think.
Oh, but
That's how I used to think then.
Okay.
So he would start off with, I don't need to be going through this. Anytime a woman giving me stress, I just go to another one. I don't have this.
But you know now that it's just the same. I tell people sometimes the solution is not necessarily jumping from a woman to the next woman. It's the same.
It's the communication, basically.
Thing.
It's understanding that a relationship is like another job.
It's work.
And you have to put work in it
Correct.
for it to work. Because
Correct.
not every day would be Skittles and rainbows.
Correct. But what I'm interested so his personality, you are
So
clearly different.
So the personality is what I couldn't really. What boy, Anil boy?
Yeah.
The personality is what I couldn't really deal with in the beginning.
What about his personality?
He was just. It's not really much change from then.
I would say it
Kineta
as it is without
He was very
pacifying it.
blunt, very blunt, very, very blunt. So the bluntness is what I had to get accustomed to. And after he packed the bag and everything, and I had to go through that ordeal,
Hi, Jillian.
the most enlightening moment for me was letting his mother know what took place. And she immediately told me, you listen to me. We did a YouTube on it. She's like, you listen to me. You see that bag?
That YouTube was juicy though.
Yeah, that was a juicy one. You see that bag? You don't touch nothing in there. You do not put back a piece of clothing in them drawers. Leave everything in that bag. I know my son. He will come and he will unpack it himself and put back everything the way it was.
What's that? About that packing it back, she's like,
And
you
the
know,
day-
your mother tell me you want to do
The
it.
day he started to do it, I just let him go.
And she started to laugh.
And I just waited till he finished everything. And then I let him know, yeah, your mother told me you do that.
I bust out laughing.
Yeah.
So you have a good relationship with his mother,
Yeah.
but he didn't have one with yours?
No, it didn't work out that way.
Still don't.
It didn't work out that way.
Anil is holding back nothing tonight.
Well, hold
I
on,
never
hold
know.
on,
I
hold
tell
on.
you to let his mouth stay full and no
Hold on.
begging
Let me
you.
ask a question.
Anil is
On
killing
what
me with his
level-
chips.
And it's loud.
It's cool, it's cool.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
We good.
I was getting frustrated with it.
On what?
It's them fault, them send chips. You didn't send bread, they would not get a crunch.
Where's the wonton? That's the wontons?
No, they don't want on there. We get wontons too.
Yes, what that's eating right now.
Well, I ain't get that. I need to get that.
How you mean you took?
How
So
did
what
you
did you
take
take?
everything?
There's chips. Chips
That's
with
a
shrimp.
wonton
That's a one-ton skin.
skin.
But it's not wonton as we wrap up.
Oh, I said that. Okay, I think I eaten what you eaten to the chip,
Yeah.
as opposed to the wonton.
Yeah.
So
You
let
get
me ask,
one-ton?
It have cream cheese
it's one-ton
wontons.
skins.
Cream cheese wontons.
Yeah, you want to try that
I
one?
would love
I
to.
tried everything. Don't
Okay,
worry, sir.
go ahead.
So let me ask you, right?
Don't ask Anil anything. Ask me. I beg.
Okay.
So
Please.
up until today's years old, right? He still doesn't have a proper relationship with your mom.
No. Not
On
like
what-
not like I would like. Period.
How bad is it?
It's not
Bad.
it's not bad where I
He
can't.
said bad.
He said bad meaning that he just does not have
No
a
communication
communication level with her at all. But what I mean, I deal with it is based on the fact that it's just not going to be how I imagine it to be.
Oh yes, this is it.
Really and truly. So
This is it.
in my head, how I see, to me in my head, how I put it together, and I had this expectation of marriage and family coming together. I'm born on the 21st of December, so I'm really a thing with family and Christmas, and I just love that. So things are very different than I imagined, but I had to deal with that over the years.
So you don't go across there at all?
No.
And whatnot. Why are you asking him questions?
Because it's his life. So he wants to know. He wants to know
So you
how
don't go
you
across, or
deal
you don't
with
go
it.
across and have Sunday lunch?
Because that's what we deal
I
with.
do from time to time.
You do,
go
but
alone.
he doesn't go with you?
Yeah.
No.
That's crazy.
With some of the responses I got, I am not gonna do it.
Higher future.
And we are not going to go through the responses.
Oh, you don't want to talk about that.
Please keep your mouth full. I'm begging you. Keep your
I know
mouth
what
full.
people just tell me, I back.
Is that a strain for you, Kanita?
Yeah, call me
Kanita,
what? K, Kanita.
Kenita.
Nita.
Nita.
Can I
too.
do Nita?
Nita is fine.
Oh, Nita is
So
good.
Nita,
So,
boy.
Ah, if it's a Sunita, Kenita. Easier way to.
Nita,
Hey,
you know, I don't
Alan.
want to start abbreviating a man's wife. Remember, that was a funny thing on here today?
Yeah.
Why you abbreviating my wife? Like,
But listen, this topic is heavy for us as well, because it's our reality.
Okay.
So I am looking at.
The thing is, let me interject. The thing is, we don't talk about that at all on the, like,
On
all
the-
it is,
on the
all it is
internet.
just like everything.
No. We don't talk about it openly.
What you see is what you get.
But Anil really and truly, if
fine.
you ask him a question,
I'll answer.
he'll answer the question. So
Does
that's why I'm like, talk to me, ask
Do you
me
feel-
the
That's correct,
questions.
Jill.
Do you feel that it's a strain on the relationship because it's not the ideal?
Nope.
How you had it in your mind? Like, you know what? I would love to go across on a Sunday, have lunch, and
Anil answered, and I love how he's just very plain.
So it's not a strain for him at all.
but it's
Yeah,
But
definitely
it does
also the same.
it does come to me from time to time
I'm
where
sorry.
I get a little bothered by it. But I have to always remind myself that it's not a him problem, really and truly. It's just based on the stance that my mom took, and things just did not work out that way because I've tried, he's tried. And like I took that video of when he would have packed the bags. I would have taken Anil.
I'm sorry,
I would have definitely I would have documented those moments when they had the moments of
Oh, really?
rekindling things, and it was so lovely for me. And it just went sour literally 2 days later, and it wasn't his fault. So I was just like, okay, I have to accept
Yeah.
it is what it is. But it is what it is.
Ocean says, understood, my girl. It's a crazy dynamic.
Don't put that back by your mouth.
I know one say something.
Who is DeCavo?
Kavi is her son.
Does Kanita's mother have a relationship with DeCavo?
100%. 100%, yes.
Jesus.
100%. What is up with you?
Not really though, but go ahead.
No, we're not going to make. Obviously, we wouldn't want anything to be unnecessarily uncomfortable. But I would just say that I did not know.
Yeah, of course
we didn't know, because it's the first time we talking like this in real time. We met Kita.
Hi, Joanne. Joanne is saying, good night, guys. I just love the realness of this interview.
We met.
Did you
Sorry.
acknowledge the statement?
Oh no, sorry. What? Who said
I'm
what?
saying good night to Joanne. She says, good night, guys. I just love the realness of this interview.
Thank you so much,
Hi,
Joanne.
Tamika.
Thank you so much. Yeah, so we basically we saw each other in passing. We did the restage thing. We saw each other, and then the standard thing, and that was probably the 2 times we ever
That's all
really
we
crossed
know.
paths. So you know what I mean. But for me, it may be uncomfortable to talk about like that aspect of the relationship.
Why?
Yeah, because I mean, you know,
According to Afisha, everybody already knows.
When he push sticking him on.
Yeah, look, I
No.
mean, and this is the thing, is people think that hiding something, and when I say hiding, there's a difference between choosing not to and pretending that is not existing. It's 2 different things, you know what I'm saying? So I appreciate the, Lisa, Ali says, JD, everyone knows.
I just love peace.
My thing is, when it comes to in-laws, it's in-laws. When you get married to your wife, you leave your parents and you cleave to your husband. So your family now is me and you. Your family is us, not your mother and your father. So are you going to put the energy into your mother and your father, which is your extended family now, and have us at jeopardy?
The thing is, I think it's a learning curve. It's just like a woman dropping her name. So before, I thought it was standard to just hyphenate. I literally did, because that's what the world was doing. And when we decided to take the plunge, we had the conversation, and I feel like only now, or in this phase of my life, did I understand truly what it means for a man to take a wife. And I was like, the right thing to do, based on how Anil said what it is. You're creating a legacy.
Yep.
So with the creation of a legacy, it's not that you forget, but it's like you literally have to start over and create a culture, create a family. But the thing that's strange is that the simple understanding of that brings grouses. Yep. And it's very uncomfortable. But the reality of it is just what it is. But I don't know. I guess it's a very, very hard thing for people to...
You know what? Ask the comment section.
The comment section is commenting.
So comment section, who commenting, right?
Commenting.
Would you put your spouse first, husband or wife, or you put your mother first? Which one?
Oh my God.
Yeah, no, there's African movie. You know.
Jesus
Good. Let me
Is this a who would you save situation?
Not matter save.
You know what? You know
what?
what?
You put first in any situation.
Who would you put in the front seat of the car? You know, along all those things.
To me, it's very simple.
Okay, to you. Let's hear.
Yeah. So let me say me, and then you could Jenny, you could look at the comment section. People are saying my husband first, my spouse first.
I think
Jacksonville says my wife first.
Of course.
Afisha says, where's Afisha? She says spouse. The Bible talks about that.
Of course. But parents.
Everyone is saying
you know, I
spouse.
forget. Facebook is adults. Mature adults on Facebook with sense. So if this was on TikTok,
oh gosh,
oh my goodness, bacchanal inside of there.
Yeah.
Yeah, mature adults in here.
Look at her face.
No, because if you see all the comment section as
what you all consider yourself? TikTokers, Instagram content creators, or well, not Facebook.
Trinbagonians.
Nobody was going to say that.
What is your favorite platform?
Love that.
What's your favorite platform? What's your strongest platform?
Okay, so
It depends.
I would say the platform that appreciated us the most from
Was
the get-go
TikTok.
was TikTok.
Really?
Yeah.
100% appreciation there from the get-go. Instagram is not a very easy place to...
But y'all do great there.
No, here's why. Instagram, the culture there is very different. So it's the persons wouldn't just come and follow or comment or share or engage with you unless they really have some kind of invested time to watch your content.
Yeah.
It took us some time to build that on Instagram.
Yeah.
We started to build Instagram, like really get followers, not this year, last
year.
Carnival.
No, the year before.
Not this Carnival, but the Carnival after.
Before.
that.
Yeah, before.
Yeah, the year before. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, so she did a video, and the video got like 8 million, close to 9 million views. And because of that 8 million or 9 million views on Instagram,
That's when the appreciation started up.
That's when the followers started to come in, because same content on TikTok, they just Instagram polished. Your pictures need to look a particular way. Your background needs to have
a
aesthetics.
little more perfect.
And we just come in with the whole raga muffin self in the place, and it's like,
your
what
whole
going on
self.
there?
You was your raga muffin anyway.
At what point you decided to say, let's charge for our content?
Charge.
There were a whole bunch of comments, JD, that
we sorry.
We have to pause. We have to pause to go to the comments.
Let's get to the comments. My bad.
Because Anil asked a question.
We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to
are-
that. Yeah, to that question.
People said, somebody said it's your parents who gave you away. So what if your parent didn't give you away? Cohen says mothers need to know their place and stay in their lane and get out of people's lives.
Correct, Cohen.
Oh my gosh. The comments are disappearing. But basically people are respectfully just saying what the truth is. And I think at the end of the day, let me see, what is Tammy saying?
Tammy?
Tammy says, I totally agree, Anil. What about adult stepchildren? Who has the first priority? Whew. Spouse or children?
Spouse first at all times. Like we tell my son, who is 6 years old, mommy and daddy first, you know. You second. Push come to shop, we dinner with mommy and daddy first, you after.
It had rare parents.
I think it's hard
Especially
for people
women.
to
Don't do
understand.
that, you know.
We had a conversation with,
Not we, I.
well, Kineta, with a
gosh.
client of ours,
Not
because
we.
remember we into the health and fitness aspect. So one of our clients, she said that when they had kids, they devoted all the time to the, she devoted all the time to the kids.
That's crazy.
And what happened after a while, the husband started to grow apart from her.
Correct.
And when it was time to retire, the husband was like, yo, I want to retire alone.
Oh my God.
Damn.
And do his own thing. And they just started sleeping in different rooms. They're living under the same roof and they just don't have a relationship because he just doesn't know her. Everything is the children first. She putting the kids in front of him. Now, her children left. The husband died eventually.
Well, this is the
and
thing.
now it's just her.
I keep telling people, right?
crazy.
I keep telling people, there's an order. You see, I feel like we create competitions when there's no need for a competition. You know, love should never be on trial in family situations. Bring napkins all around JD.
Please.
Love should...
I will have to finish the...
Yeah, because JD can multitask. Love is not the thing that should be on trial. Respect, on the other hand, is another conversation because, I mean, you don't marry your children.
No.
You nurture your children and prepare them for adulthood so that they become good people, good husbands, good wives, good boyfriends and girlfriends. I remember I was in a situation and I asked the guy, I said, well, you want to go and have intercourse with your mother?
Oh my goodness, you didn't.
No, because I couldn't understand what was happening. Respectfully, I was confused. And at the end, I was just like, what is going on? Like, do you, like, because we're not fighting. The only thing I compete in is races.
Wow.
And I don't run. You know? So, thank you guys for all your comments. Karina says, I admire Anil and Kineta's relationship. It's blessed and beautiful. Love you guys.
I have another question.
Go ahead.
At what age?
That is cream cheese.
It's cream cheese?
Just
Are you eating it
giving
still? Don't worry.
Okay.
At what age would your child not be allowed to sleep in your bed? Because there are some adults have 6 and 7 year olds sleeping on the bed between mommy and daddy.
Well, I think there's a gradually
Bro.
happens.
Bro, no.
What is your age?
My age was
Your
since
cutoff
4.
age.
You cut off, go in your room.
That's fine. 4 or 5.
4 or 5, yeah. But you see, even between 4 or 5, sometime around 6, 7, you might just they do a little warners now, boy.
If
A
they
little
have a- if they
warners,
have a
and it
nightmare.
gradually
No,
comes off.
It's what Anil is stating here is like the full staying in the bedroom 24/7.
Excuse me?
Yes.
I think about
I have moments where the Cavo would leave his room, come in easy,
Sneaking like a bandit.
close
hear the
the
door
door.
crack?
how old is he again? How old is he?
He's 6. And he will not, even though the bed is literally closest to the door, he will not come
Not
to
the bed, my side
sorry,
of the bed
Anil's
is
side,
closest
sorry,
to
is
the
close to
door.
the door, sorry. Anil's side is closest to the door. He will dare not come up from on Anil's side.
Because
Yeah, because you know you get clocked.
No, go in
I
your bed.
So he will come around.
Go in your bed.
I used to do that at
And just come up on my
gradually
side.
at 6. That 6 is what? What's in school?
Second year.
Second year.
You're in preschool?
I was doing that in second year. It will gradually happen. You know,
Nah,
we
bro,
don't-
I strongly believe
I have met persons that have their 10-year-old.
10-year-old and them, it's like, but
11-year-olds.
between you and your husband, why they can't go in the room? Because they just get accustomed sleeping with me.
Celine,
No.
Celine says, I slept with my mommy until I was 22.
And where daddy was?
I
Celine,
don't think it's that way.
is it that there was no daddy around?
And she's not laughing, you know.
Probably.
Probably.
And I like how Facebook is an adult side. You're cock blocking.
Debbie says,
You're cock blocking is the truth.
Debbie says from the get-go they should not be allowed because that creates habits. It takes 21 days
Correct
to
is
create
right.
a habit.
You're right.
I used to get up every night. I say, you lie down. I go deal with this. Go back in the room. He will stay in there bawling.
Oh my God.
You go bawl yourself to sleep until you get accustomed to it.
I fling in questions
Okay, Daddy.
randomly as they
Okay,
come.
Daddy.
Not as they come, because I will have had questions prepared, and I want to get them off. Because look at it's done 9 already. Yeah,
9 o'clock.
By the time ready?
Yeah.
fly, you know.
We usually end at
9:30, but of course, we may do a little extension. So my question is this. To both of you all each, how do you all deal with, if there are any comment sections about persons being sexually attracted to each one of you? Because
all right, so I have a jersey called Caca thing.
Oh, Jesus.
I'll put on a Caca thing jersey.
What is a Caca jersey?
You don't know. All right, is that you tell me you don't know the chain slang Caca.
We know
I know the Chinese
he said
slang,
what-
but
Well, all right.
What,
So
do
the
you have
jersey-
a Caca on your jersey?
I'm a Caca thing on my jersey.
With a picture of it?
Caca thing on the jersey. And I will put the jersey on and put it in your place correct.
That jersey comes on every moment. He has to put
No,
something
is it a
Okay,
real
understood,
thing?
understood.
Yes, it is.
Understood.
Let me find that jersey and show you that jersey, your partner.
It's a real thing.
It's real as it could be.
Yeah, I don't know. A Caca jersey.
Somebody said we made them. Why push them away? When they get older, they understand that's why communicating to the whole family is important.
Well,
But that's the kids.
Yeah.
For
I
me,
think so.
For me, I made sure to let the carver know that early on,
Mm-hmm.
because
JD.
he's going to.
All this is the Caca thing jerseys.
I'm coming to see.
Like just Caca thing.
Because the truth is that at 16, 15 years old,
Mm-hmm.
he's going to start to go into that transition of
Correct.
wanting to have his
His
own.
Caca
own
jersey.
space.
And you can't be up underneath them, mothering him all the time. No,
Correct.
you have to let your kids be independent and do their thing on
And
their
they,
own.
and they will like it.
Yeah, they would love it.
They would love
Most
it.
importantly is that when you have to understand, like there was a girl that called me. This is a perfect example.
Mm-hmm.
She was not sure if she should keep up her pregnancy that she had not too long had intercourse, and she was not too sure if this was the right person
Oh my God.
to continue this pregnancy with.
But why did you oh
so
my
this is
God.
it. So she wanted to cancel this pregnancy. But keep in mind, the reason she
That is a credit card bill, or just so cancel. Is that one?
that this is literally the morning after she's speaking to me, and she was given advice by her friends that if you don't, he's gonna go. So that's why you should.
If you don't keep it, he's going to go.
If you don't give him, he will go.
This is life. This is real life.
So I was like, you have to change your friends. That's number one. You have to get rid of those friends. I said, number two, do you think that this person is, he deserves to be a father? Because remember, that's really what matters, is you are making this man a father.
Correct.
You're making yourself a mother, but you're making a father. She said, well, I don't really think about that. I think about my baby, and I could be together forever.
Oh my God.
And my baby would love me, and I would love my baby. I said,
Crazy.
no, listen to me. That is so selfish. I'm so sorry. I'm telling you that is selfish because your daughter or your son is going to want their own life, and you cannot be smothering them for their whole life. That is very unfair. They didn't ask to be here, so you can't do that to a young girl or boy. Forget about it. I said, so you need to get back, focus on internal. Is this something you want to bring a child for this man? Is he worthy? If he is not, do what you gotta do.
But if he's not worthy to, if he's not worthy to have you carry his child, how was he even worthy to get in?
Because he was showing the attention, and
All
that's
right.
what happened.
I tell you. Listen. All right. So, okay, guys. So maybe we wanna get the little things that we have had inside the show. You said, "Hey, I love these people, but I'm never. Facebook is completely different to TikTok."
Yes, it is.
Maybe you said, "I've never heard of them before." Let me just show you a little bit of the content so you won't be lost. All right.
Come, come.
upset.
Do it.
And he recording me now.
Yeah. Fighting.
It's to take your face. It's your face is your
I don't mind. Fighting. You. She says she going. Call up, fighting.
Stop doing that.
Fighting again. You love your husband, put it in. Imagine I do that for when I get old. What you think?
Oh, no.
But
We
did,
just
Name
follow.
should have the bill.
Uh-huh.
That is why I'm saying, because I can't understand that, but everything is a bill. Bill.
Well, you're living, you know, you're living.
What is your name? Anil Bill. Anil Bill who? Bill. Yeah. And a Bill, and a boy, the only Bill boy.
Bill man.
Only the back of your neck does something when mountains start to come. Only Bill. Watch that. Ladies and gentlemen, when you get them with somebody, make sure they get them a
Ladies
bill.
and gentlemen.
No, I'm telling you, if them cannot pay a bill, leave them alone, because it's not making sense in the
You're
society.
dramatic. You're too dramatic.
Fellas, when you get with a woman, make sure she last name is Bill, because
Because
she
some
can pay
fellas
them.
don't want their woman to work, you know.
The name had to be Bill.
But
Ladies,
his name probably is
if
Bill.
his name is Kevon Bill, take him because he know how to pay bills. If she name is Keisha Bill, take she because she know how to pay bills. Now, boy, you need help in this society,
The
man.
credit card wasn't working just now, and this is what
Another
happened.
bill, boy, I get headache, the boy, I say, but wait, boy, money out for them now, boy. Is that one, boy? You know we spend out all that money there, already. Jesus.
Oh God, life is
There are
something
club
else.
people who could pay them bills at the end of the month, boy. Watch
Oh.
that, commend you, pick up your whole self.
Yes.
Try and not find no loafers without the last name bill. Because if they don't have that bill, the name bill, they can't pay bills.
Then I can't.
They will add to your bills, trust me.
Oh Jesus.
And in this society, you want nobody in this climate to add to your bills.
This climate.
This climate is a climate in this country right now. Trust me, the bill's high and it's hot.
making my head hurt.
No, the bill's high and hot, girl. You laughing at that? You see what money we spend on bill at the end of the month?
I know.
Good gosh.
I know.
the bill's higher.
Listen, let me tell you something. They are in the house, they're in the building, our local celebrities. Do you all consider
hard to hear, though.
do you all consider yourselves celebrities?
No.
Anybody that tells him that, he goes, he
Wait.
says, where
Celebrities make money. Me and none.
Well, I just tell people, right, if they come by me and what the size of my fridge, I ain't no celebrity. My fridge and me is the same height. Right? We could upgrade. But can I ask a question?
After this question, we're going to jump into the next segment. Go ahead.
Right. So JD just showed a video. I heard about it. I never saw it before JD just showed it. I have had issues with my teeth.
How your teeth fall out?
Could you? Hey, this
Oh,
is.
go ahead. Sorry.
Okay.
Right.
asking a question.
I have had issues with my teeth. They've never really been the strongest because I never liked milk as a child. So I always had very brittle. The teeth just move like the waves. I remember I got in a little altercation, and one of my this tooth ended up sticking out. And when we started dating, he used to call me Maida from Cars because he think, like, well, you don't enjoy it so much. Isn't that funny?
She looked like Maida.
Because this
Y'all know
one
Maida, right?
tooth used to stick out, right? And people a few women would attack me on Facebook, and they would tell JD, that woman you're with, she by the dentist, and all kind of weird. So I remember when I was chewing a salt prune, and I was enjoying the nut in my mouth after a while, and then I heard. So I thought it was the nut that broke, but it wasn't the nut. It was my tooth. So I called JD and I say, we done. Right? I sent him a message. I say, we done. The relationship is over. My teeth brittle. And you is a nice man, and you deserve somebody with nice teeth.
Oh, shucks.
And that's not me. Especially with the attacks online and all of that. Let's break up. I cried, and bless Nikita Minister's
The singer.
niece. She at the time she kind of just told me, no, you're beautiful.
They have the
this,
same
you're
name?
that. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Well, yeah. But I have teeth fears. So when I saw that, I wondered how is it for Kineta dealing? Because when you think that only when you get old, certain things will happen to you. So how do you deal with that, Kineta?
You want her to answer, you want me to answer?
How do you deal with that, Kineta? And then Anil, how do you feel?
Yeah. Like what happened?
How you feel first?
Okay, how do you
Me?
feel? Yeah.
So the whole teeth thing in 2004, that was the most unlucky year ever. That year I lost my two front teeth. That year was shot. That year was just haywire.
You got shot?
I was shot. I was in hospital for a while. So let me start from the beginning. So in 2004, we were spying, because I was in martial arts before, we were spying on a wet oil paint incline. Rain fell, the ground was slippery, you couldn't walk properly. Hit a partner, Mwashigeri bow, step back laughing, back leg just went sliding. Saw him coming in to punch while laughing at my two big teeth. put the left hand to brace the ground, right hand to brace the cuff, but the left hand slip and I just by the ground, kanks.
Oh my God.
So like to date, my 2 front teeth imprinted in the concrete by them. So the right one broke in half and came out from the root. The left one the left one chipped and it spun around. So we rushed to, and there's New Year's Day 2004. Rushed to Cookeriet Hospital. They called out the dentist. The dentist like, what you do with the tooth? We said nothing. Tell my partner, push it back in. My partner just lift my head back, stick back in the tooth in it. Straight, yeah, chuck it back in, straight. And the next one for me, they send me home and it's like, yo, gargle salt water. Headache for days because this thing just ponging. That's for the gum to hold the tooth back and for the tooth to kind of reconnect to the bone. So after that happened, I had to stay with this jingling half teeth for like 3-4 months for it to hold. Then the root canal, and then in the root canal process with the fake caps, I got shot. I was robbed and shot. So in the hospital with this under traction, and this thing just dropping out my mouth. I talking to people and it just dropping out. dropping out. Yeah. So after coming out of the hospital, went and did the crowns. So I had crowns in my mouth for 20 years. So the dentist said back then you would get like 10 to 15 years out of the crowns until you had to replace it. I was like, don't worry. We go cross that bridge when it's time. Yeah, because I have no money for implants. I have no money, right? So, so that day we had some work to do for Standard and rushing to pick up my son. We didn't need anything, and went to Massey, pick up some food and bite up a little small bone, and I hear cracks in my ears. I was like, yo, I said, Kineta, I just break the tooth because we were in the process of looking to take care of it because my gums were bleeding a lot and it started to recede. Oh boy. And we were already going to the dentist before and they said like, yo, the bone in the tooth, it detached from the jawline and you will lose it pretty soon. So when it happened, cracks, I let's pick up the phone and call the dentist. My mouth bleeding and I did a story on it one time like, yo, yeah, I just break my teeth. Call the dentist. Dentist like, yo, don't worry, come, let me see you. They already had the mold, they just picked the color, the denture out, and they say, come tomorrow. So when I went to him, I just pull out the tooth. Went by the dentist the next day, the dentist extract the other tooth because it had a cavity in it, and then they put the denture in. So I had a denture like the next day, but nobody needed to know. But me being such a fool, I like, yo, it happened.
Jesus is Lord!
So now we're gonna get it done like professionally. It's gonna take about 8 months to do the implants, where they drill the bone and they put the screw in and then they put the permanent teeth in. That'll be stronger than my original teeth though.
Kineta, do you feel ashamed of sometimes the levels that he would go to on the internet?
Because everybody who knows him personally knows that's how he is.
They say he never change.
So to me, it's like, because I kind of adapt the mindset of the
what
internet
you see is what you get.
Is not really a place that we putting on a show for or we trying to pretend for, and it have to align specifically based on the last post and all this stuff. We don't really, it's like whatever happened in the day, we post it.
That's it.
And for me, because of that,
you're comfortable.
What I was not comfortable with is the fact he was playing with it and it was bleeding.
Oh, God.
And a lot of the moments when
I was looking like Gargamel from Smurfs.
And then that was a bit traumatizing for me, like seeing, because I'm feeling like if it's paining, like for me, I'm feeling like he's in pain and he's just playing with this thing. And when it came out the night, it was, you know how a tooth looks, your gum looks when you extract a tooth?
Yeah.
So imagine that. And
why your hand like this? Like,
yeah,
because it's cringy.
It's cringy. It's cringy.
Sir, it's cringy.
He literally he came up to me and said, kiss your loving husband. And the way how he was doing his mouth, I swear it was looking like a...
Oh God, she said like a piper. She said like a piper.
Every time he come close to me, I was like, okay, I could do this. I could kiss him. I could do it. And I just feel like vomit.
That was so funny. I get a good laugh. I get a good laugh. But the thing for me is, life is unpredictable. Anything could happen to anybody. So why? Why, if somebody lose a limb or something, you would change your outlook on the person is the same person. They just something just happened to them. Would I love you differently? No, I love you the same way.
I just can't deal with the facial expressions.
Yeah, that's do up my face all kind of weird ways and for spite.
Y'all
To look like a
wanna
piper.
see? I know you want to see. I know
Yeah,
I want to
see,
see
yeah,
it.
see,
I
yeah,
want to
see,
see it.
yeah, see.
I know you want to see.
I don't.
Yeah, see that.
No boy.
Like when he does up his face like that, that's the only moment I'm like, just stay away from me,
Oh, what? He do it.
He did.
Oh, did he? I missed it. Do it again. Do it again. Oh my God.
No, this is when he being funny with it. There's no problem. But this is not what I'm talking about. Where I have a problem. What I have the biggest problem is how he does up his lip away.
Yeah.
And
Like
he
a
would stand
piper.
up away and literally look like
You're
a
like the
piper.
real sprung has a
Oh my God.
So when I come to greet him one morning, I'm like, why you have to do that? You just kill the whole vibe.
You kill the whole vibe, right?
Like literally, because I don't mind him with missing the teeth.
Yeah.
I love him the same way. I am attracted to him the
Check
same
you
way.
down. Check you down. You the whole mood. You know.
You know, we have a video on that. We do have a video on that too.
Crazy.
My
Let me tell you
face
something.
hurting me. My
I
face is
haven't
hurting.
posted that yet.
Anil, you are one of a kind. I mean, looking online and then meeting you guys in person having the energy, hearing these stories. And I always urge human beings to get to know people. I mean, it's a pie in the sky dream, of course.
Yeah.
Get to know people before you just slap a label onto them.
Assuming.
As I said before, people love people to be human. And you said something so real, but only when people get older do they know these truths, these gems, that it really doesn't matter. A lot of the things that we think matter
doesn't.
Like when I was really sick for a point in time, and JD, he didn't have to stay. He could have said, yo, I could go for somebody who just well.
Yeah.
You know, even when I do get ill, you know, the mere fact that he would, you know, pray with me, make sure that I'm okay. I'm not a perfect person in that moment, and a lot of young people
They don't understand
think that
They
you
don't.
have to be perfect. You look perfect.
Yeah.
Your bank account had to be perfect. You know what the man have, and you are thinking that this is the epitome of happiness in life.
And this is what a lot of persons fail to realize. When you go before that person, they say for better or for worse, for richer or for poor, for sickness or for health.
But how you getting soft on me, so?
I don't know how telling you as it
But-
is.
but- But let's just put a pin in there.
Pin put.
Anil wasn't always thinking that way. Even though we did say I do's, there were personality traits I came into the relationship with that I had to work on, and vice versa. But more so based on me having a very short fuse. I may not look
shorter than a midget.
I may not look like I have
You-
a short
you
fuse.
don't look like you are short.
Hear
He
this.
Now, keep in mind, persons who look at us, they will assume he's the one that would be more of the aggressor.
I did this girl let me a kick off my bed, boy. Let me tell my story.
Why you had to be?
So,
You kick the man.
listen to me. Some things you do, and you know, fellas, we have a way we just flick the switch and we just not into that right now, so the switch could go off.
Right.
So you're not hearing it because
Right.
you don't want to change your mood or your energy. So I flick that switch.
I'm learning.
And this girl, she just fine. Oh, you ain't taking more. Shh. And hit me a kick in the same leg I get shoot on, boy.
Oh my God.
And my bed starting from my hip. I just fall
And
off
I
the
wasn't
bed.
so high. It's just so dramatic.
Daddy, my whole leg dead. And I watching, she like, and she vex. When I mean vex. If I didn't have my wits about me, she could have get both.
Probably. I always tell persons on our lives when we do have these chats, because we usually go really deep into the relationship chats from time to time. If I did not seek inward and try to change my behavior patterns, I would have probably been in jail or dead.
Don't
One
you
of- one of
see
the- one of the-
some-
one of the
a lot of
things-
similarities in
I'm
us?
just looking
I
like,
probably
Bro,
would've.
one of the things I told her, I was like, yo, the day hit my again, we done.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
he
I,
was
like,
like
I was
so-
dead.
he
When I
was so
mean
dead
dead
serious
serious,
about it.
I said the day you hit my again.
Was it like
One similarity though,
reflex? Was it reflex? Like
No,
you
she
know,
used to get angry
No,
and
I
just
just
lash
get
out.
angry and just lash out.
one similarity is that we all know in this room that the best videos are spontaneous.
Yes.
Right?
All the
One
time.
time.
All the time.
Nisa, not so much. And it started to happen in the early years. She would have been a little bit more comfortable. But now, if I just pull out my phone to say, hey, let me think, she would say, oh God, let me just pour on a little powder and just kill the whole super vibes. No.
Right.
It happened because, again, the comment section. Yeah. Now, people will be telling her, you're real beautiful, you're beautiful, you're beautiful. But somewhere along the line, I think that she doesn't really either one, believe that, or two, just afraid of any negativity that comes on the internet.
All right, let me just share this with you.
Okay.
Your brand is JD's vlog. People don't buy a product, they buy you.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So just let that sit with you. People don't buy a product, they buy you. So once they buy into you and what you have to offer and all you come with, you would see where the love and the appreciation comes in. And you will find that audience that will not drop the hate. And listen to me. Anybody comment often in the comment section, coming for them
Yes,
after.
there is fight for
There
us.
is fight.
And that's it. So you just forget all the... Look, I could come here with no teeth. It's our days I go out and forget it home.
Oh gosh, no.
I
No, that
was like,
happens.
yo,
Stop
I
that.
forget
Write
that. I
it
was
down
like,
from a
yo.
place. That is not acceptable.
Understand what I'm saying? So
Write it down.
once you love you and understand that people don't buy a product, they buy you. And once you have that love for yourself, that people will say, yo, no matter what she loves herself.
I've come a long way.
It would resolve.
She come a long
me,
way.
I think my audience has an idea of how I look like when I'm all dolls up. They know what I look like when I'm crying. They know
Everything.
all the aspects. They
It's
know when
that
I'm
day she was
sleeping.
cussing me. I record she.
What?
Yeah, she vex. I not vex.
Your record button,
I
your
record. I just pull out
phone
the
close to your hand.
No,
real
because
My weapon more-
I was
more.
playing video game on the phone, and she was cleaning up, and she mad. And in my mind, you get on so far. I just started to record easy.
Yeah.
It's very encouraging seeing that. You see, we exist in a space called the kingdom. Let me tell you a little bit about the kingdom.
Remember, we want to get to the segment
Hold on,
and then get to the segment.
let me finish this and we go to the segment. The kingdom
Okay.
is not, we see cartoons and it's the king and the queen and the princess.
Fairy tale.
It's not like that in the kingdom.
No.
In the kingdom,
It's real.
let me tell my testimony. Let me testimony. In the kingdom, it's not very nice.
Watch.
You understand?
Watch
Hello,
going,
this is my testimony. I'm a
testimony.
testimony.
He looks like he's really shy away from any moment.
Certain questions.
Yes.
So, you see, all right.
No.
Let me just say.
I'm
no,
testimony.
Because, all right.
Hold on.
No,
I
let me just jump
I
in
know
now.
what I'm doing.
No, because we're in church.
No, okay.
Certain things that because I out here so long in the
Yeah,
thing,
the
right?
the church
it is hard to
just
know
judge you
how
hard.
to.
This is my testimony.
Yes.
You cannot change my testimony.
I know judgment's supposed to be
This
for the
is
Lord.
my testimony.
Testimony
So all
now.
I'm saying
you're
is,
right.
all I'm saying is, in the kingdom, it's very, very different. If you have moments that may be deemed too real, the backlash is very, very different.
And that's the
When
thing.
we know we just being normal.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say. What
He
you thought I
who
was
is of
gonna
no
say?
sin cast the first stone.
Well, we know that.
We know all
So
the
I
scriptures.
would say
We know all the scriptures.
if it is that you guys really want to go back to just being random,
Just be random. My thing is, if a congregation could judge you for you being yourself, that's not the right place to be because they're not focused on God. They
That's
focus
number
on
one.
You. That's
Number
all.
two, if your comment section is 1 or 2 persons that's off, like come on, like you look perfect every morning when you wake up. Like I woke up like this. Only Beyonce's do that. Like come on.
Alleged. It's alleged.
It's alleged.
Like, come on.
It's
Like,
alleged.
reality is we all wake up with our morning face,
Yeah.
and when we don't, as women, when
I
we don't
sure
put on the
don't.
Yeah,
little
but
makeup stuff.
but
we
most of
don't-
you all women and them. Most of
Women and
you,
them.
Yeah,
Come,
most of
bring
the
it.
women and them. Not at that place where they can jump out of bed and just go by the shop and say, hey, this is how I just look
JD,
at.
that is not true.
That-
Plenty.
Yes.
That
Look,
is-
all of them in
He's
the
very
comment
right.
He's not
section.
lying.
All of them in the
He's
comment
very
not
section.
right.
lying.
He's
What-
very
but,
right.
But I would say this. There are those that can't just jump out themselves and, just go as is. Correct. But there are those who have embraced their beauty and say, you know what, even though I don't have the eyebrows done, even though I don't have this done, I don't have that done, I don't mind
It
just
falls
going
back to
Kanita,
self-love. Not
and
all
coming
people,
back.
or not all
Kanita,
women have that.
I tell JD all the time, I am not a Chinese woman or a Douglas woman. I could just lick my hand so and put my hand behind my hair so,
You had to fix
behind
your
my
hair.
ears and go the road. I am not that mixed. My hair is soft, but
That
it's not
is a
yours, so
whole
let-
different kettle
yeah,
of fish.
I'll give
JD,
hold on.
I will go down with race,
Hold on.
texture, and brainwash. color.
JD, this is my, again,
Yes,
you're
no,
in my
that's not- no,
testimony.
she is making sense.
Let
Go
me-
ahead.
Brainwash.
No, we're not brainwashed.
No, it's not. It's not.
Go down the
Stop,
road.
stop getting in my testimony.
Go down the road now. Go down the-
Right, so I tell JD, I was not born with Kanita's hair.
Okay.
Off the bat, she could probably just do so power again and go down the road
She just
or
do
go by
so.
the
She
shop.
just do so all the time and power working and go down the road. You could do that too.
Hold on.
But it's what society
Hold on,
think.
yeah, in
that
my
make it
testimony.
think it's
Hold
beautiful.
on.
That's it.
I was going to come
That's
to
it,
that.
JD.
Hello?
I like that.
Why
Wait.
are they in my testimony?
Go ahead with your testimony. Go ahead with your testimony.
Go ahead.
Right. What I'm saying is this. Different textures matter. My hair texture doesn't allow me to just do that. I may have to take the brush because of my C-type hair and brush it.
Okay.
I can't just do that.
Okay.
And if I don't feel like doing that, the black culture, now we have bonnets, we have this, we have that. I will, find something that I like and put it over my hair.
Okay,
This
fair
has nothing
enough.
to do with what society tell me.
Okay,
I don't
fair
have
enough.
2 minutes to go and brush that to go by the shop. I'm not hiding anything, nor am I ashamed of not having my eyebrows done. So I will tell JD, just give me a little minute. I am not a Chinese.
And I just from that little minute, I'd be like, oh God, I kill the whole vibe of the video.
No.
One time.
So it doesn't mean, and I have done a lot of videos without makeup. So it's not that I don't love myself. All I saying is, don't scare me. Don't just scare me.
I understand where he's coming from.
Authentic content.
Just give me a minute. All I saying is give me a minute.
Authentic.
Go
No.
on.
You gotta forget a minute.
If you take that minute, now you gotta go and act.
Correct. You gotta go and put on a whole
Yeah,
act.
you gotta act.
No. All I want is your
No.
babe. No.
It's
Okay.
gone.
We can't
you're losing this fight.
put on my mic, please.
The mic on.
Authentic means it's his mic.
Yeah, your mic. Everybody mic off.
Yeah, his mic is gone. Is it dead? Is it shorting?
No, let me check.
I don't know. It's on.
It's shorting. Yeah, all I'm saying, I'm not saying I'm acting, no. My whole thing is sometimes I don't have on a bra.
I just have
not
those
a-
moments too.
She does that all the time.
Right,
Tough.
but
Go on.
again, we're in the kingdom.
Go on.
No, you gotta forget about the kingdom.
No, I cannot. If
You
they see
have
my
to.
nipples, it's over. My
No.
How could they see it if it's
They're not
clothed?
gonna see it. They're not gonna see it. So here's what you need
Back
to do.
in Christ, they didn't have had braziers.
Oh God! Oh Jesus!
So they tell him
Hear
he
what
couldn't
I'm
enter the
saying. Hear
kingdom
what
then,
I'm
no?
saying, right? Hear what I'm saying. Let me just.
I don't know.
Let me help you get out of that because
Yeah.
really and truly, I be home literally in holy jerseys, and I'm pretty sure if anybody here listening,
She'll have on my holy underwear.
they know that I wear his holy clothes, and that will be in content.
I don't mind the holy,
I
just
would,
go-
mind
I
the
would
listen,
have
guys.
my hair looking all crazy, and it wouldn't even matter.
All right, I'll go try for you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
just do
try.
it.
Just be you.
Just
I'll
be
go
you.
try, but I have to put on the bra and the pants because the kingdom don't
Yeah,
like
yeah,
flesh
she
and
can-
blood.
Well, make
Listen.
sure
Well,
have
once
it
you
on right
wake
you.
up
Yeah,
on
do
a
that.
morning
If
and
the
you know,
pants too short, we can't put
If
that
the
on.
pants is too short, I do
Can't
not
put
know
out.
Christ again. My entire 42 years of loving Christ is going down the
real
drain.
glad I'm not a part
I
of the
glad
kingdom.
I'm not. I am so glad I am
Hello,
not.
hello.
wait,
All your soul is important.
No, wait, hold on,
All your
right?
soul is important.
No, it also comes because it goes with, of course, it's a rabbit hole that we could go down in that we're not
Yeah.
going to go down with, right?
Yeah.
But it comes with some responsibilities that comes with not only faith, but a little aspect of religion that we
Subscribe to.
but we don't subscribe to.
Okay.
That's why we kind of almost are most times the black sheep
Okay.
of the traditional church.
Oh.
Like the traditional church. Okay, for instance, the traditional church will not have guests that not in the church
Okay.
on the podcast. So
Alright.
for this reason alone, and I kid you not, for this reason alone, we could be deemed as
Human.
or
Okay.
carnal or secular.
Okay. I get
So
you.
it could go down but at the same time too, we still have a responsibility that we know if we put out certain things, how they would react, and
Okay.
then
I get
bread
you.
and butter go be affected.
All right, I get
And
you.
that's me being as super real as honest.
I get you.
As,
I get
as
you.
possible, you know what I mean?
I get you.
But with all that said, and I know we
But
not.
I will always have a bra. I think not wearing. I think not wearing a bra is very uncomfortable. So you know that woman that is rich man want to fling it. So I not in that. I need a bra on at all times.
All right, guys, listen. So it's 9:30. We're supposed to be wrapping up, but we just want to get. I know our guests are tired. They are
We all had a
working
long day.
all the time.
And we have a scene thing to do after.
Needs to have a music video to do
What
tomorrow.
were you telling my business? Use the Guardian. But what trouble is this?
All right, so what we doing? We could do our what? Y'all could stick around for 10 minutes again, or 15 or 10? All right, nice. So here what we're going to do. We're going to jump into a video. I put together a little video from the very first video. This video is 3 minutes long to now. And then by popular demand, all right, people begged us for the anniversary to bring back classroom. We're going to do one classroom. Y'all know what classroom is?
I have no idea.
Next Canon classroom. You never heard of it?
No.
All right, so we're going to deal with classroom. And somebody going to get buried. We're going to put Nisa up against Kineta.
Okay.
All right?
That's my
And
friend, you know. You can put me against my friend.
Kineta, got yes, right?
Yeah, no.
I going up against Anil.
Anil.
Why you only calling me Anil, boy?
Because he needs to kneel down. You know how long he
I was
pray?
to call you Anil.
That's what he needs to do. God is saying, JD, kneel down.
Actually, I prayed
God is
the
saying, JD,
whole
kneel
night in
down.
my sleep. You can't tell me I prayed in my sleep. All right, so video. So this video that we're about to show here, let me know. I hope it's not going to stick. This is the very first Friday Bacon Lime. This is when we started off on a cell phone. Here we go.
When it comes to podcasting, we are number one. All this fun.
There we go. From the top.
Babe, come
To 12.
on.
I don't trust these people. Next thing you know, they come and go back on the. I stay right here till 5 to 11. 5 to 12. Them are staying. Let me stay here till 5.
You have a live jumbie because even when you're doing your own live, going now, and 10 minutes you're still talking.
Next thing you know, when we come up, they go on and start to wash clothes and do the hair and all kind of thing. And, hey, but we forget.
Paul,
That was the
that
first
says
live.
I'm loving you both on the cover page. I like it too. I can't
This
wait.
is
I like this
year
one.
after. This is a year after
is
when
a
we
year
got our
after.
first camera and
I
our
find why you
first.
stop there looking little like a. I ain't like with the video pause.
Yeah, love yourself. Right, so this is a this is a year after when we got our first camera and we invested in our first wireless microphone. All right, so we did wireless after.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right, we'll be back right after the break.
So we invested, we got OBS, and then we started to run more semi-professional advertisements.
The all-new Fried Bacon Lime, redesigned and upgraded for a better viewing, entertaining experience and advertising for you.
How it is working in a man's mind.
So guys, you remember this was our very first intro. We say, all right, let me do our music intro. It's sticking because the computer and the internet was horrible and it was lagging bad. That's how you do it.
Podcast.
This brings us to our new intro. This is the intro that we would have had for the last year.
Yeah.
So hopefully you could see the difference.
Read all about it. When it comes to podcasting, we are number one. All these sponsors ready, the big step ready, the internet above the cellular. Welcome to the Friday. Hey, Arima.
Hey, Digo.
Hey, Brooklyn.
Big up Canada.
Hey, Caroline.
Down in Tobago.
Shady life. UK, London, shady life. Everybody just shady life.
I break in the place.
So after that, we said, for those of you who now, joining us, many of you all would have been with us from the journey from since 21?
I can't remember.
2021, so
think
the
it's 21,
pandemic,
yeah.
the pandemic, whenever the pandemic started, all right? So we said, hey, let me take Fried Bacon Lime and take it to a venue. And we had our podcast live, and you all came out, purchased tickets, and we had such a ball. Shout out to Terry Lance, Vonette, and everybody who came through. Welcome Theater.
So if Kevon say, well, if the man wants to measure,
And that brings us to today, well, this
right,
month,
and he says,
right?
darling, this is where I am. I measured, and my
2
private
inches.
part is 2 inches. I would say, well, you don't want to show me it. I will then go and find an inch tape and see, well, this is what it is.
And
And
then
then
I
say to
start to
myself,
hyperventilate, you know.
I say to myself, do you think this is something that you could work with? And you have to be honest with people.
Right.
Everything doesn't have to be a joke.
Well, I mean,
that's no joke.
it's hard.
That's what I'm saying.
It's heartless.
Yeah, but
That's
how is it
heartless.
heartless? And to the,
But
I
it's
want to,
true.
I
I
want to
agree.
respond to the person who said, if I want to see, then he should see. What did I go to him to say that I have a defect? If no, if
Friday Can Line, every Saturday, 7:30 p.m. right here on JD's Vlog. When it comes to podcasting in Trinidad and Tobago, hey, we are number 1.
babe, I tell you about that bragging thing. Let people like you now.
Well, I can't say we is number 4, and that don't even sound good. And that's a lie.
All right, thank you, guys.
What's that? All they did in a little Carib theater.
Yeah.
That was a concert.
It was.
It was what we do here. We just did that.
So, but the amount of people I saw there, like looked like it was a concert.
Yeah,
right?
people came out. We had artists performing, and we had the same topics the audience gave us. So now we have the comment section, and the
Was the
live show,
audience.
the audience was
Okay.
the comment section. It was really awesome.
That was not look like a vibes, boy.
Yeah, so literally was basically this table podcast, and we just do all the little everything, had the conversation topics. We had artists come, we sing, and that kind of thing. So we had 2 of them. We had one there, and then we had one in Normandy Hotel.
Okay.
And plan to have a next one. So we would love if we have a next one, or they could come up. Well, you know, once they come through the thing, sell off. Oh gosh. If all you come and gone through the door.
Before we play the game, I just
Get
want
to the game.
I want to say something on what Kineta was saying before. You know, you were giving credit to taking time out of the world to focus on yourself, and that's how you were able to change. For me, it was a spiritual thing. I had a very bad temper because I had a very hard life. I had horrible luck in relationships, 2 failed marriages, and I felt like the world was my enemy. And I didn't know how to trust. I didn't know how to love. So I was very defensive, very unhappy. And one day, JD told me, if you don't like what you see, look in the mirror, look at the comments. If you don't like what you're seeing, go to God about it. Look within yourself. And I went on a fast. You know what fasting is, right?
Don't do me that now.
Of course, what do you think these people are?
I don't think.
I mean, we're not living on the
I
rock.
don't
though,
think.
but,
I'm just trying to not be
I get you.
presumptuous.
I get you.
So
I
I'm just
get you.
making sure.
Yeah.
So it wasn't
We
meant to.
know God.
No, I know you know God. But I just don't want to be presumptuous. So, right, I went on a fast and I said, God, I don't like the person I am.
Right.
Okay.
I don't like how I respond to things. I don't like living on the edge and always defending myself all the time. So I need you to teach me how to be. What are you laughing at?
He says we know God. We know God. Sorry.
It's how he came across and said it.
Yeah.
We know
so
God.
So from that day till now, people would ask JD if I turn into a bubbly or something, because my temper, everything, God just did a work.
Yeah, I can
So
relate.
I am totally different. So I could relate to that. You know, you look at yourself, you know you're a nice person. Let's find a way to like me for real. You know, so kudos to you on your journey. And Anil, she said that you're not even the same person, and that's life.
I did fasting as well, you know. Like
Mm-hmm.
I was very, very promiscuous. I was bad. I was bad. And I reached a point in my life at that time. I was like, yo, I had enough of this life. I need to change. For things to change, I need to change what I'm doing. And I literally went on a fast for 6 months.
Whoa.
Well, abstinence, that is.
That's fine.
Right.
All right. And praying to God every night before I go to bed, like, yo, Father, send the right one. Send the right one. I just can't do this anymore. I was fed up. No, you reach a point where you ever fed up of being fed up.
You just get
You're tired of being tired.
You get tired.
Yeah, I was like,
exhausted.
yo, like, yo, I can't do this no more. I'm good.
It's
I'm
stress,
good.
It's stressful, and then you
I find your testimony in.
But it's crazy.
Yeah, something like that.
It's so crazy. It's so crazy that he says that, right?
Yeah.
But in the midst of the relationship and things getting tough,
That the devil, girl. That the devil.
he was always ready to give up. He was always ready.
No, I do think, however, that once you're in this flesh, this earthly body, that temptations will always
It
come
does.
around. Eh?
It does.
You understand? It's just that. But the place
Thank God
Anil
for the
talking
wife.
about,
Thank God for the wife.
the place Anil talking about as men, we just had to know.
Yeah.
So
You
women
understand?
don't have to know.
Well, you know, women are different, you know.
How we different?
We are.
Well, they're cut from a different cloth.
We know when
different.
once all your eye open, we in trouble.
Well, the amount of I could have open, but I just not interested. Like when a man gets to that point where, well, I can speak for me. Let me just say when I'm a man.
Yeah.
Because a lot of men, they wasn't half as promiscuous as I was. And a lot of them get into relationships right out of school, and then the relationship just break up because their eye get long and the nose start to get attention. I was getting attention from ever since.
That's you, babe.
Attention is nothing but a thing.
Remember, we soca artists, you know, we come out, you understand? It's a whole
Yeah. This one want to clown me, boy.
soca.
Aside from that, you see what I'm saying?
I say, remember, we soca artists, check you.
Yeah, she does fight. My biggest fighter is that one day. I tell you, Mike Tyson trained she.
Number one supporter.
Yeah, Mike Tyson trained she.
Boy, pour out a song, eh? You have to pour out a song. You love music, pour it out.
I real
I've
thing.
been telling
poor
him to
thing,
do
boy.
something. I've been
So,
telling him.
like, I can speak for me, as I said, a lot of persons that never had that attention, and when they get into a serious relationship, you know, somewhere along the line, the devils just push them in front of you so I get along and they go running. For me, I've always had that attention. So getting into a relationship now and after asking for something and now getting it, why going and do now? I had to be ungrateful.
Yeah.
You get me? But me, being me back then and, you know, wanting to break up and whatnot, it's not because I find somebody else. It's just having to deal with the nonsense and not the options. How she was acting up then. It's like, yo, I can't do it.
Right.
When it's up and study, okay, I gonna put myself
Yeah, I did
through this for the rest of my life, boy.
crazy stuff, you know.
This girl pelt a knife at time, boy. Oh God, let me know go wrong now.
Well, we all have a similar story. Like Nisa she was an old skettle.
I was not.
Back in the days, right?
I was not. Look at, but Anil, I find you like that laugh. It come from your belly and I don't appreciate it.
She was an old skettle.
I don't appreciate it.
She was Audi.
Jenny, I was
She was
not.
out there, girl.
I was
God
not.
for your testimony. You've been with a couple. You've been around.
You see, hold on, eh?
She has a book.
JD.
And the book first page is vagina, you know.
What? This is why people mustn't tell your story. So I wrote a book called What Had Happened Was. It's a story of my 2 failed marriages. And just me looking at me and my life.
Right.
I was not a skettle. You know what? Now I understand that life is unfair. So women just get a bad name. You understand? Because it's not air I was with. It's a male I was with.
She had a soft head.
Hold on.
She had a what?
Soft head. You know the soft head girls?
Yeah, in my testimony.
Oh, soft head or close pin?
Close pin.
That's not at all.
All right.
I was never
Listening to your story, let me hear.
Thank you,
not so
Kineta.
now again, you know.
Hello, you're
Let me hear
touching
what
me.
you're saying. Let me
You're
hear what you're
touching me
saying.
like a prophet.
Chidi.
And I'll let you know if you're wrong or you're right.
I don't like it.
Bang.
Listen, I am not going to say that I was looking for love in all the wrong places because
Okay.
that's like a cop-out.
Yeah.
I foolishly thought that if somebody communicated to you that they were interested in you and you communicate that interest back and you decide, hey, this is what we are doing.
Okay.
I didn't know. How am I supposed to know you playing games? How am I supposed to know that all, yeah?
Okay.
If you tell me my name is John, and I say, hey, John, for the 6 months I calling you John, but you know your name is Jim,
Yeah.
right? I have a soft head.
No.
So right.
JD, take that back. Take it back,
So
JD.
I ended up in situations as a lot of women do, where people they come into you and go into them, you know. They are expressing interest. So you are thinking, well, okay, this is my boyfriend.
So the question was, how was the courting stage?
I was
Because
gonna
you
ask
know
what's
you
her
had to
vetting
court
process.
to get to the bottom of this.
Well, this is what I'm saying. So it was never you meet somebody and you just jump in bed. That's
Okay.
not how it was. I thinking I in something with you.
Okay, so proper courting.
But
Vetting process was good.
I find courting is a
Vetting.
like a
Well,
marriage
vetting
thing.
process, like was
Vetting.
he? Nah, well,
Right, so we're talking from teenage from here, right?
Okay.
So you like a boy, he like you're holding hands, he's my girlfriend, as your boyfriend.
All right.
But as in those phases of life, It wasn't a game for me. I'm not thinking that I with Jim and I with John. It wasn't that. I was with Jim when I was with Jim.
Right.
But Jim and them, no, they're not on me.
Right.
Okay.
So by the time Jim finished with me, and I thinking, well, okay, well, you're moving on, meaning life is progressing.
Okay.
So the progression of trial and error. And when I say trial and error, meaning is all you're coming to me, I thinking we in relationships. So my head's off.
I think
Because you people are creating schemes.
I like how you I mean,
She was just unfortunate.
Yo, your wife is a
No,
riot,
there's
son.
yes,
She
there's
said,
yes.
I think,
There's yes, and I'll say yes and no. I'll
The
say yes
only
and no.
thing is, I should have valued my body.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I should
So-
just have valued that this is not the only template
So that's
for being in a
So
relationship.
that's what's interesting is that
So the courting stage and the vetting. So
for many women that we would speak to from time to time, because our DMs on IG tend to go this way
a lot.
a lot. The one thing I usually put out there is that Anil was actually the person that I gave myself to. Fully.
Lie. I tell you,
Fully.
let's stop lying about that boy.
Fully.
Stop lying about that.
I go in and say, shut up.
Stop lying.
Shut up.
Man, say stop lying.
Yeah,
Stay
we
quiet.
can't
No,
take-
listen
she
what
has
I'm
a lie.
saying. Listen what I'm saying. So
Tell your story.
in the relationship, this is what has always clouded my mind, because this is what I'm saying. You're right, and then it's like a yes and then a no at the same time, because all of the things that you spoke about there is same kind of mindset that I would have had. However, when it came to the intimate part, I used to run from it. So from the time it begins, anytime it starts, and I realize, okay, we get in there,
You're gone.
I go on, because I immediately don't feel comfortable going further with the person based on I don't know where we stand.
And for
how
me,
far is this
for
really
me,
going?
I think it means you love me that much.
Right, so that's what I was thinking too. I'm not gonna get. I was thinking that too, but
all the girls
immediately.
real crazy, man.
No, a lot of
Immediately,
girls think like that.
no,
though.
I come into that. I used to think like that too. So what happened the first time I had that kind of interaction? Immediately, what came to mind
Thanks,
is,
Kurt.
do I want this person to be? Do I want it to be like this? That was the first thought that came. And then after, this is when I started to see changes in the behavior pattern when I didn't give it up. So I was like, oh, okay, so this is what's going on.
So it's about that.
So it's about that. It's about the catch.
Yeah.
How can I get the catch? And I noticed that after the relationship before Anil, I didn't give it up as he would have liked. And he decided he was going to get it elsewhere. And I ended up seeing it with my own two eyes. Like one day just sitting in the porch, and then he just drives by, literally with the girl in the front seat. It's like, okay, so that's what's up.
Damn, son.
That's just God working in mysterious ways,
Yeah.
you know? I was like, okay, great. So I know where I have to sit here, I understand, and I just left that off.
I wasn't that smart.
So a lot of times I have to tell a lot of the young girls that I speak to, don't go into it thinking that is the love, that is love that he's showing to you. Because when I got with Anil, that was one thing that he knew for sure.
Not even that. I never once
He
pushed
didn't
that.
force it. He didn't force it.
Because
He didn't force
it's
it.
not. It's nothing I don't know.
Wow.
Remember, I
didn't
was
force
very
it.
promiscuous.
All right.
And I wanted
So
something
my
different. So pray about
process,
it.
my normal process of how I was thinking, because I realized that's what most men wanted, it was easier for me to not have to go through that process of having to give myself unwillingly. And when I did give myself to Anil, it was 100%, I was sure this is the person that I'm going to be with.
Good.
And it don't have to be.
You're making me mad.
So I tell every girl that comes in my DM that is unsure, because they say they get a feeling, and I know the feeling you're talking about. There's a feeling you get.
You do.
And you feel like, I don't think I should go this way. I should really listen to that intuition.
And that is why I don't
And hold
want,
back.
that is why whenever
Thank
he
you,
says
Brandon.
that, I don't embrace that. Because in my head, there are people who want to just have sex with a set of people at the
But
same time.
it doesn't take away the fact that you actually had sex with a lot of people. So
yes,
the man's
but to
body
me,
count is as can tell.
You're still saying that, right?
I'm saying.
Is it true though?
No, it's not.
Is it true?
So then always hoes then.
Yes.
Well, you're not me.
Well, here's how I look at it.
Listen to this.
So this is
listen
what
to this.
keeps me back. Wait, this is what
Watch
held me
this,
back.
watch this,
Wait, hold on,
watch
wait.
this. It's an analogy with a cup and water. You ever saw that analogy?
I'm not sure.
Yes.
Yes.
Half full.
So no.
Okay.
No. This is a woman.
Right.
This is a man. If this is a glass of water and people keep dipping their fingers in the water,
Right.
is that water clean or dirty?
Dirty.
All right. So that's a woman.
Pull back a little bit.
Pull back.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
good.
Anil, I don't
All right, let me
appreciate-
finish. You dip it in the water, you now catch it. It now fall in your garden. So a man dipping his hand in this water over and over and over. Different people putting their hand in the water.
So
the water dirty.
Brother,
so
brother.
a man doesn't have any cup for anybody to
Brother,
dip anything in.
Brother, man.
Why can't we go? We
Put
good.
that on me, please.
I'm gonna change that mic next
Mr.
week,
Anil,
cancer.
Mr. Anil,
Tell me.
Mr. Anil.
The cup of water dirty.
Okay, but your tool
Yeah.
dirty.
It could wipe.
So,
No, wait, hold on.
and I could douche.
No.
Nobody not
So
leaving
wait,
anything
so
in that
wait.
cup.
Wait.
Nobody not leaving anything
So
in the
this
cup.
was my
We don't have
take.
a cup to leave.
This is my
Fellas,
take
all right,
on this.
all right.
This is
Fellas.
my
Come
take
here
on
with
this,
that.
right? This is my take on
Fellas.
this, right?
Yes, Kineta.
And I'll always
Fellas.
say it for women.
About cup.
I'll always say for women. Now, his analogy, yeah, but at the end of the day, that was also my mindset.
That is not a good analogy.
That was also my mindset,
Fellas
but
in
the
the comment
analogy
section.
that he coming in, well, yeah,
Bang,
but
bang.
my mindset
Look at this
was,
comment section.
stay quiet you.
Babe,
My
see, that's not a
mindset
good
was, I don't want plenty people
Uh-huh.
coming here. Like, this can't be, no.
Yeah,
Tom
but-
and Peter and
Yeah.
Richard and everybody can.
Yeah, but you
So-
can't be digging in everybody's backyard either.
so this is it. My grandmother had a saying, and that kind of, I feel it's my grandmother was that, you know.
All right, grandma.
She used to say things like,
Keisha says
I
that's
lose-
a horrible analogy.
I loose my cock, you tie your hen.
Uh-huh.
And then when my mom would always have these things that she would say to keep you in line as a young lady, you know? And I understood where it comes to the male species, men, naturally, that is just how they are wired. A lot of men are wired
so we
that
just
You
way.
see somebody
excusing
say
it.
anything, it depends dirty in water in the cup.
So,
I read in
so
the
for
comment
women,
section.
so for women in specific, in that time, in me understanding and going into my adult life, I always had the mindset of, okay, I can't have people dipping. No,
I wish I had
he can't
somebody.
be dipping. He can't be dipping.
I wish I had
So-
somebody to tell me.
Granny was telling me all the time.
Nobody told. I love my mom. Mommy, I love you. But mommy, my
And
mother
Granny-
left
and
me.
my mother used to say it
Okay.
20 times.
Nobody tell me. And this is the thing. Nobody educated me about anything.
Them
Yeah,
streets
and
take
then you
you,
see
boy.
the part with understanding how the organs operate. Like I came to realize, okay, if a man was to dip plenty times, he don't carry any. If it's a STD, he will carry that, but he wouldn't carry anything with him from the woman specifically. If whatever the man leaves, he leaves with the
7
woman.
days after
Yeah,
it's still
you
there.
women
So
hold
it's like,
all the STDs.
yeah, we hold everything
7
for
days
about
after.
5-7 days. We hold everything.
Only hold it like a bag.
I
Yeah,
find
we
you
do.
know plenty.
No, but we do.
And
We
if,
do.
hold on. And if you know plenty, it's because he did plenty.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say no.
What's shady
Dip-
face?
Yes. I'm not even gonna say no.
That's
because-
right. He's
and
a whole dipper. You know, long time we used to be able to dipper.
Yeah.
That is all you.
that is most men.
Yes.
That is most men.
Most men.
For me, I understood that early on. That okay, I'm not gonna have that process.
I wish I did.
just don't want it. So every time you see it come little, oh God, no,
I wish I did.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
You wouldn't believe, like, one of the main reasons for us doing social media is to have conversations like this, so the younger generation could actually hear. Because growing up back in the day, you would have
Your grandparents will have this
not just your
conversation.
grandparents, but we'd have a grown up on the block. You might sit down and have a reasoning with them, and they would talk different things. And your parents might tell you, but you're hearing it from them, and you
Okay.
know how to maneuver. So with us and doing social media,
But I was never on no block, eh?
These type of
Neither me.
conversations,
Let me ask.
these type of conversations is good conversations to have. And it's wholesome family content, so
Wholesome.
that younger girls could listen on and say, oh, I didn't look at it that
and
way.
That's why,
Let me-
that's why I wrote the book too. And that's why I like to speak to women, because when I hear, and I'm not bashing men at this point, but when I hear the thought pattern of the unbridled mind of a young man, and even the older man, it's scary, yo.
It is.
It is.
It's scary. So I tell them, like, make the sleep, you know. I'm not going through. I am 43 years old, and any games, it have a checker thing in the back there. right? I ain't going through them things no more. Hold on. I don't tell myself any stress, I don't prepare to be a nun. Move to Japan and pray and go in my bed and sleep.
No, we plead, of course, as we say in church, we plead the blood of Jesus over your union, your marriage, that no harm or nobody would violate.
Amen.
But with that said, I'm not asking any past, but I'm asking, how do you all, or would you all see unfaithfulness? Is it because I have a friend, I wouldn't call this, he's a popular artist, and he married real long. He say, watch my boy.
Like who so?
No. Not this one. Shout out to Ice. Not this one, right? Yeah, but he says, hey, see me? If my wife do that once, I don't hear nothing. God. I said, I don't want to hear nothing, I'm done. Do you all hold that perspective, or you feel like, look,
I done. I know I done. You see my little Judy cup? That is why I done.
Anil, I don't like you.
You don't like me.
So you're not on
No,
second chances.
I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that at all.
I get one already though.
No, you don't even get a horn.
She on my already.
That's not even a horn.
Hold on.
We have a YouTube on that.
Hold on.
You have a YouTube on that.
Hi, Trinbago Outdoors from
It is
YouTube.
not a horn.
A horn is a horn if you take it
I
on.
did not ask Olya to find out all your business in that.
All right.
So I didn't know
But-
Olya was going to say that.
It's Anil. I tell you about asking Anil questions. You know.
No, actually, that's why we live just go for hours.
Right.
We just talk. It's like we talking.
But
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you answer the question. So if you get horn already, right?
no, he did not get
Kineta.
horn.
You understand what had happened was.
What had happened was. So what had happened was is that. But remember, he spoke about the whole not having the relationship thing with my mom.
Right.
So due to that, there was a guy who was of a higher pay grade,
My God.
and
He
you
has
know,
a higher what?
Pay grade.
Pay grade.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he making good money.
And
I thought you meant in another area.
She said what she meant.
well,
Go ahead.
and he also is in another country.
All right.
So I went to Vegas.
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Wow.
But what happened was is I was going through a really tough time with the whole acceptance of him in the relationship, along with personal, business as well. And he decided to be a listening ear. The guy did the thing. Ladies, it's not
Playing dead to catch Kobo alive.
all your ladies on the live. Which camera to look at? Which camera to look at?
This
All
one.
your listen, ladies. This is where there's teeth up all your head.
Teeth.
I could have get real teeth up. But anyhow, let me tell the story.
He have big ears?
You're on, man. Go ahead.
So what happened was is that when I saw the guy showing me the interest, I said, okay, well, he's showing me interest. I'm listening. He's counseling, and we're having a nice conversation. He took me through the entire hotel. And if you have any idea about the Vegas,
A Vegas man?
no, he's a LA man. In
Okay,
Vegas.
LA, okay.
So if you have an idea how LA men look, well,
I
Now
don't.
he used to look like Ninja Turtle. Don't
I
you
don't
that?
find he used to look
The
like
man
Ninja
I stay
Turtle.
so quiet so like you have blowfish. But go ahead, tell your story. I see the nicest man she ever had, I don't know.
So you saw the man?
I know the guy.
he knows the guy.
know him.
But
know
anyway,
the guy.
back to the story. If you have any idea of how the Vegas hotels look, they're very extravagant and they're huge. So just to get from one side to the next side is a lot of walking. So we taking our time. We get to the elevator. We get into his room, and we start to talk. And it's just full conversation.
2
really
o'clock in the
nice
morning.
Conversations.
Conversation got boring.
And you were married at this point?
No.
No.
Okay.
We were boyfriend, girlfriend, still
Dealing.
in the courting stages. And at that
No,
point...
we already said we were an item, by the way.
Yes, we did.
Go ahead, tell a story from
Yes,
there.
Anil. We did.
Bang.
He's quite
bang,
emotional about this. He
bang,
hasn't given this up as yet.
Hi, Betty.
So what happened was is that he then leaned in. He wanted to take it further.
Right.
So he kissed me.
She sucked the man tongue, boy. Yes, boy.
You kissed him back?
Yes, she knew it. I know him.
Well,
Like
then
it.
you- well, then you cheat.
She said that. So I tell him, it's just a kiss.
Nah.
Oh, man.
I kissed him back.
Now
And I in my bed.
You stay quiet.
And I
now.
tongue sucking.
We wasn't living together or anything. Stay quiet.
Tongue sucking and I sleeping. Well, go
So
ahead.
that's what happened. Now, this is the moment that I think is really crucial in your relationship when you're going through those rocky patches. And I think it could even happen in a marriage as well.
It can.
So at that moment, I thought that this was going to be God's way of showing me this is the person, because my mom was happy. She liked him.
She just like that he had money.
That's
all
right.
the different things, you know.
100%.
And he's doing the talking. And then when one thing moves to the next, he said the most interesting thing. He's like, so you see what you made happen? I said, what I make?
What you make happen?
I said, well, you're going to have to
She
handle it by yourself.
Oh, the boing,
I said, you're
boing?
going to have to handle that by yourself. And well, who tell me say that?
He pulled it out?
Well, I think you got to go.
Wow.
And this was at 2 o'clock in
He
Vegas.
told you to leave?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
2 o'clock in Vegas, he told me to go. Mind you, this man could have called a limo for me, you know. Even if he wanted to call a cab, could have called a cab for me.
Damn.
Lucky thing I had Vex money.
Wow.
When I got back to the hotel.
Thank God for your Caribbean parents.
Damn.
Yeah, thank God for that.
Walk with Vex money.
Yes, thank God for Caribbean parents. You see, you must listen to Granny and
Walk with
Mommy and
Vex
them.
money.
So, got back to the hotel, and immediately when I got back to the hotel, that's when the light bulb went off. And I called him.
3 o'clock in the morning, I get a phone call.
Letting him know how much I love him. I appreciate him, because he never
put you in that position.
Put me in the position of, you need to help
Let
me
again,
with
la
this.
clap, again, la clap for that. Victory.
He never put me in that uncomfortable position. Never. And that was the eye opener, like, yo, this is really the person I need to be with, because he's not forcing me to be, like, I don't have to give myself up to him for him to be with me.
That's crazy.
But that was not really a horn in my opinion.
Nah, you're horn.
Yes, I got him.
You was too close. Why was that close?
You get a horn, right? But that's before we get engaged.
Y'all heard it live here, and he get on.
That temptation is a hell of a thing, yes. You know, you have to have your head on your shoulders, eh?
Oh, man.
Life is something else.
Listen. All right, guys. So if you're not watching, we want to take the opportunity. Look at this, 700 of you all blessings
Thank
to
you,
stick
guys.
around at 10 in the night. So
We still playing the game?
Yes,
Yeah.
we're gonna get.
It's gonna be
Listen,
short, it's gonna be
we're gonna
short.
get in the game. All
Let's
right.
just get that
But
done.
we wanna go to a quick break. Of course, we always have to say we narrowing down the ads. We're gonna say thank you to Little Caesars for always sponsoring Hola last year and this year. Thank you so much. If you all are wondering what Nisa and what we do on a Monday to Friday, well, we work Sky 99.5 FM. It's an urban gospel radio station. Some of you all may say, gospel? Relax, cool. If you know we cool, you know the music cool, and of course it's a good opportunity just to, to hear something different if you have not heard gospel in the way that, it's presented on Sky 99.5 FM Reloaded, right? So let me just go to a quick break, then we're coming back and we're going to defeat these people.
That's unfair. We don't even know what we're going into.
But don't worry.
All it is dip plenty, you'll be all right. It's about dipping into your mind. Dip into your mind.
Quick break. We'll be back.
Taking you through the traffic with a smile and plenty laughter. It's the Gridlock with JD Nisa on Sky 99.5 FM Reloaded.
All right, nice. Okay, so Nisa going to explain the rules.
Okay. All right, so let's see.
Simple. We're going to give them a little demonstration. So the rules are?
This is a rhyming game, but it's called In the Classroom. So if I say, I'm thinking of black in the classroom, JD has to say, man, you whack in the classroom. And then I say, I hit you smack.
Well, you done beat Kineta already.
I go feel.
Yeah.
All they like to sing and sing. I go.
No, give it a try. It's pretty easy.
Singer. I'm not going to.
It's not singing, it's talking.
It's talking. Just talk it out.
No.
All right, let go.
There's a big difference, you know.
All right.
If you're boss, I can't rhyme either.
Yeah, all right. So
I can rhyme, but let me go.
First to 3 wins. It's a short game because it's already 10.
A demonstration, all right? So that's a beat.
Sure.
Who going first?
I go first.
Okay.
Demonstration.
Hey, what we doing in the classroom?
I am nice in the classroom.
I want a slice in the classroom.
Girl, let me eat your ice in the classroom.
Oh, 3 blind mice in the classroom.
Like that, right?
Nah, I can't sing it.
You just talking in the classroom.
Anil.
I go on bus too. I go on bus.
Stop lying.
You see?
You're lying.
Just talk it out. All right, shout out to Nick Cannon. This is Nick Cannon's classroom. We've been doing it for the past
3 years or
3
something.
years, so it's backed by popular demand. All right, so
But if they don't want to play, they don't have to play. Let me just
I
do
don't
first
know how
to
to.
3.
I don't know how to do that beat business.
Let's just do first to 3, and that's it.
all right, so I'm gonna.
Let's do it with Anil. Do it with Anil.
Do you mean?
Yeah, do it
let's
with
do
Anil.
that.
Okay, so if we go in with Anil, right?
Uh-huh.
Let's flip to see if you go against him or I go against.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I think this is a better.
Okay, so I'm
Wait,
taking. I'm
they go and
taking.
cut my tail. Why?
All right, so
I taking tails.
think of it. What you want?
Anything. If she take tails, is how much?
Well,
Come on, JD, man.
dummy.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah, there you go.
What is that?
Birds and numbers. Well, I do it over in Trinidad. I do birds and
So
numbers.
birds and numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Can we check
good.
me
She
heads
boy
and
and tails.
tails?
Wait.
So birds and numbers. So then I'm taking numbers.
Don't tell me JD rubber not funny.
I won't have you. All right, there you go.
So I'm taking numbers, right?
Go.
Numbers.
Number. So you going up against him?
Yeah.
We.
She go
I
up, man.
think you're gonna have a
She
problem.
go up, man. Let me see if my wine go run black. Let me go.
In the classroom.
Hold on now.
In the classroom.
Okay.
In the classroom. Hey.
Hold on now.
All right. Let's get ready to rumble.
She's like, why is he? Why?
Ready?
Yeah.
All right. I like your shirt in the classroom.
You don't have a tie in the classroom.
What?
She boss already?
You're
Shirt,
so-
tie.
No.
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 Shirt, it. I don't know.
No, that's not.
I don't know.
No, you have to rhyme with shirt,
Shirt.
dirt.
Okay. The
Yeah.
ending.
Nigga said.
You don't have a tie in the classroom.
No, it's
I have to
not.
ask why in the classroom.
No, it's like.
See why I am smart.
Alright, let go again.
I'm not playing this game.
All right, there you go. In the classroom.
I learn it. That's
In
the
the
last one.
classroom.
Okay.
In the classroom.
There we go.
Hey.
She bought what?
I want to eat wings in the classroom.
You can eat plenty things in the classroom.
Nice.
I could well sing in the classroom.
You want ping in the classroom.
Bling, 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 bling in the classroom.
Ring, ring, sing, sing in the classroom.
I said sing.
Yeah, we didn't tell her the rules.
I didn't know the rules, you
So if
see.
you, all right, so if you say the same word,
this
I get the point.
unfair.
Yeah, no,
All of this
alright.
real
But
unfair.
that was pretty good. You almost had it.
This.
You can't say the same word
Of course.
twice in the same
Okay.
round.
I didn't know.
Yeah,
I
you didn't
didn't.
know.
All right,
Understood.
so first to 3, right? There we go.
First to
People
3.
cracking up in this comment section
All
here,
right.
boys.
Okay, so we're going again?
All right.
Who started?
Me, we just doing it over.
Okay, cool. We're going
There we
again.
go.
All right. Hey, in the classroom. In the classroom.
Uh-huh.
In the classroom.
Okay,
Hey,
okay,
what we doing
okay.
in the... Do you like my mirror in the classroom?
I like to dinner in the classroom.
Fat and thinner in the classroom.
Short and... Fat and thinner. Yeah. Boss.
So 1-0.
1-0, let go.
There we go.
Let's
This
go.
fun though.
Let's go.
You like
1-0.
it?
I like
In the
this. I will
classroom.
practice it. I'll come
In the
back.
classroom.
I'll come back.
In the classroom.
Hey, what we doing in the classroom?
Ketchup in the classroom.
Rest up in the classroom.
Bang!
Dunlop in the classroom.
Where you say Dunlop? What is Dunlop?
Dunlop.
Dunlop.
Tire.
Does Dunlop, they do balls, they do...
I don't know what's Dunlop.
But it's a word though, so you can't...
So technically you lost again.
All right, so that too. Dunlop. What is Dunlop? I never hear
You
about
don't know
Dunlop.
Dunlop tires? Like
No, I don't know Dunlop. I never hear
All right, so
Dunlop.
if we have a problem like this, we go to the comment section. Guys, what you think?
I mean, it's a word.
What is Dunlop?
It's
Dunlop.
a word. They have no
Dunlop?
thoughts. It's a word.
Okay.
What is Dunlop?
Just forget
It's
it.
a brand. It's a word. I don't cheat if it's one thing. Let's
Okay.
leave that for you.
Nah, I know Dunlop. Dunlop is a
I
tire.
know Dunlop.
All right, let's go to
Dunlop
none.
in the classroom. Yeah, they can. All right, go on again.
Hey.
2-0.
In the classroom.
Come back and nil.
In the classroom.
Come back and nil. Yes.
In the classroom. Hey.
Wake up, babe.
Fish and chips in the classroom.
There are licks in the classroom.
To rice and cricks. You gotta
I
say
want
that.
to dip in the classroom.
Wait, hold on.
How you jumping this?
Yeah, that was horrible.
How you jumping this? That the same one who didn't want to play though. Yeah, I don't know. She ball done up. I can see why I want now. It's open season.
Yeah, she know. Why did say cracks and chicks in the classroom?
It's open season now.
All right, let me go. We're gonna
There we go.
In the classroom.
Yeah.
In the classroom.
This ain't hard luck on it. Hard luck on it.
In the
Lost.
classroom. Hey.
Wake up.
I like that giraffe in the classroom.
Giraffe, boy. Yeah, boy.
Olia, Olia.
Yeah, a giraffe, boy.
Feel,
A giraffe, boy. Like she one of the giraffe.
Yeah.
Giraffe.
Thank you. And she really have a
Yeah, boy. A giraffe. It have a giraffe
So
in the
hold
corner.
on. What happens when I win? My name is Felicia. When I win, Felicia comes out. I just want to thank my mama and my papa. You know, my mama would always say, girl, you got to read. And because I read, hallelujah. That's why I'm winning tonight.
What's the face?
What's his name? Anil or something? Boy, you ain't no match for me. My name Felicia. I am the bomb. Can you give me a round of applause, please? My name Felicia. Come on, my round of applause. Thank you.
What's the say? Yeah, boy.
Thank you.
This was an unfair game. First time playing it. I get licks back.
I thought you would do good. My bad.
I'll come back. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Fish and chips should I take
Pretty
part?
good.
I'm just saying, you could have said that. So
Pretty good.
could
Guys,
have.
listen, we want to say thank you so much. 600 and so much people in here still. Let's just one call.
Are you kidding?
You could do the
do one
call.
call?
Why not?
Okay.
One call. All right, we're going
right.
to do one call. We're going to take, because we way over the time.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
One
boy, we
call.
here since 7:30, boy.
Yeah, 724-4249.
Gavin.
You know the number.
Gavin, it's not a singing game, it's a rhyming game.
You just want to
How is
say,
unfair?
you want to say hi to,
Anil and Kineta.
sorry, you're looking here. All right, you know the number? 724-4249. Just show them some love.
Thanks,
If
Ramona.
no one doesn't call in 2 minutes, we're just going to sign
2
out,
minutes
all
is
right?
a long time. You could
1
all plan
minute.
for 2 minutes.
Where's my number? All that I wanted to talk to you about, like health and how to lose
Yeah, we ain't get
belly
there.
fat. But quickly, as they're getting ready to call, do you all do personal training? What's your job?
We are personal health and wellness coaches. So losing weight goes beyond just exercising. It is a lifestyle. So we teach persons how to change their lifestyle to a healthy, active one. So when they get a result, they would keep the result. A lot of times persons tend to think losing weight, you have to diet,
Right.
which you don't. All you need to understand is what your daily needs are and how to meet those daily needs. And once you understand that, you'll have a healthy relationship with food and you'll be able to get your weight off and keep your weight off.
Beautiful.
Nice. Celine, you there? Celine.
Celine Dion.
Celine. No.
Celine
We're
take
not
it
hearing
up,
her.
Don't know why. Hold on, Celine.
Yeah,
So you
JD,
ready
yeah.
going on? Did you answer the phone?
You need to answer the phone first, though, eh?
I just wondered if he did.
Hello.
Yeah,
Hi,
there you go.
hi.
Hi, Celine.
Hi, Celine.
Hi, good night. Hi, Anna. Hi, Kanita. I don't know if you
Hello.
remember me. I'm Celine.
Hi.
No, you probably don't
No,
remember.
I
When
Don't
I
worry.
meet you,
Yeah,
when
yeah,
I meet
yeah.
you,
From
Celine.
swimming
I can't
class.
see.
We child went swimming class together. We buy, Herbalife. Yeah, right.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So probably this was one in person
Yes.
we were coaching.
Yes.
Yes, correct. And hi, JD. Hi, Nisa. I really enjoyed tonight. It was so funny and so it was really refreshing. Thank you guys for coming on board. I
problem.
really enjoyed tonight. You all lifted my spirit, and I'm sure you all lifted all the persons that are watching spirit. So thanks again, and thanks, JD and Nisa. Congratulations to you all for your
Thank you.
4 years in podcast. We
Thank
appreciate
you.
you all so much.
Thank you.
Take care. Reach home safe, guys.
Bless
Thank you, Annie.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. guys.
right.
All right. So, man, we had them here long enough.
Yep.
And although Anil looked like he could talk to
Anil.
Stop calling me Anil now,
I
boy.
go and start to call you Anil.
Hi, Anil. Anil.
You see?
Anil.
I think it's the same name
It's
in my
not.
mind.
If Anil go and change a check, right? It's not Anil getting
If I
money.
calling you Jadel,
That's
it's
different.
the same name. It's the same name, Jadel.
That's different.
Okay, Jadel.
Jada.
Yeah, Jadel. Yeah, that's no.
If they living under a rock, you never know. Because Facebook and TikTok and Instagram is completely different worlds where they could find you to follow you all to make what you all are. How much you all are on Instagram right now? Like 100 and something thousand.
I don't know now.
1K?
I'm gonna check and see.
What do you mean, followers?
Yeah, on
140.
Facebook we have
On Facebook
only
it's
29,000 followers.
Only.
Only, eh?
On Instagram we have.
That was hard to grow, by the way.
Facebook, yeah, boy. Facebook hard, boy. Facebook like big stone.
That's hard.
On Instagram we have 140,000 followers, and on TikTok we have. We don't even check this, you know. Just
go.
It's only if some,
yeah,
if only if something.
166,000 followers.
How do persons become part of your social media family to follow? What's the handles?
Anil
Kineta James.
Kineta James. ANILKINETA James. On all platforms: Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube.
If Kineta, do you feel like you sometimes want to start your own page and do your own personal thing, vice versa?
She have a page with
I have
her
a
sister?
page with my sister called Kincal.
Oh.
However, like doing things on my own, I kind of do it on that platform as well.
Right.
And that's why I have a lot of the interactions with the DMs.
Yeah, she have something called Me Time.
I do me time on a morning.
Okay.
And well,
that's stories though.
so I do it in stories. And this is where I have a bit of an open conversation of what's going on with me, kind of enlightening persons with different.
You know when you open Instagram, you just see the dot.
Oh, that's how a
That
thing
oh
is be?
good, bro.
It don't be like
It looks like
that.
a line. It's not even dots. It's a line. Eh?
But yes, and persons are quite involved in those conversations.
Yeah, they are in tune.
And I have to just start taking the content from there and actually putting it into the reels. Because persons actually want to go back to it and save it. And
That's awesome. I want to start something of my own. I can't believe I'm saying it out loud. Called "You Already Judged Me, So Let's Talk."
Okay.
On YouTube.
Good.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Now, all right. Yeah,
But
but
I mean, with a powerful thing like that.
You already judged me, so let's talk.
So with a powerful statement like that.
Yeah, because remember we were talking about in the kingdom,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So
We're just gonna bring it back, circle it back now. Seeing that you're going with that kind of tagline.
Yeah. Let's talk because it's a
You
kingdom.
can't be wanting to fix yourself.
No. Yeah, no. This is me coming from it's going to be for everybody, but I just feel like in the kingdom we shy away from having particular conversations as women, and
Okay.
I want to be brave enough to address it, and I want to name it that because it's my truth. I'm already judged. Let's get over that.
It's
Let's
going to be
talk.
shunned?
I don't care.
Okay. All right.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I'm glad
Pretty
you
good
said
stuff.
that.
Yeah.
Pretty good stuff. Companies want to get interested to have you all do content and this stuff. Do they contact you all through these socials or
Yeah,
phone
MS
number?
They always go
Instagram,
through.
they always do that.
always do through email.
Email.
Or,
The email
or
tends to get
DMs.
lost sometimes.
No, it does not.
Yeah, like sometimes we
No, it does not.
I am bad with emails.
Just say you are bad. That's why
So-
my email is on the account.
She does do the same thing. Don't even play like it.
Brother, stop.
I hear you,
stop.
Kenora. I hear
Stop
you, Gil.
it. Stop it.
The email, sometimes we tend to not look at it because
Yeah, it
remember, we're not
happens.
corporate. Corporate tend to
happens.
look at emails every
Yeah.
minute. We tend to look at the story, the inbox,
Yes.
or the DMs. We tend to respond there faster.
Correct.
Listen, guys, let me tell you something. These people are absolutely, as you have already seen and known, phenomenal. And when it comes to businesses, they probably work with every single major micro, massive, and continue to grow companies out there. And such an inspiration to not only us, but all the content creators when it comes to business. I mean, and we could only strive to be better. You know what I mean? So we want to say thank you so
guys.
much for
Thank
coming
you.
through.
Welcome.
Listen, last week they were supposed to be here on my internet ting up and wherever. So, God is good and he really made it happen. I
And
hope-
this week nearly didn't happen either.
and this week nearly didn't happen.
Yeah,
You'll
I
sleep
swear.
on, boy. I would have cried.
I swear this week nearly didn't happen.
Oh,
And I cried.
Annalisa, this is a Sasha lipstick. She asked before. I don't know the shade. Inbox me now. And
Sasha,
I'll
you just
send you a
get plugged,
picture.
Sasha. Sasha Cosmetics, you just got plugged.
And I ain't really reach yet. I just talk.
Amelia, if you're listening from Sasha, we sending you the invoice. Amelia.
Every single thing. Hey, so a couple people, Ocean, thank you for watching. We can't call obviously everybody name.
Yeah.
Adana you saw Adana?
I saw everybody, yeah.
I'm now seeing people. Jay, thank you so
Cassius
much.
was also here.
Cassius, they're
Hey,
still
Cass,
boy. Are they still
Brandon
on?
Best.
Yeah, we are. Brandon, blessings, everybody. All right, so catch us Monday, please God. Nisa and myself on Sky 99.5 FM. All right, if you've never been to Sky 99.5 FM Reloaded, now is a good time to come and check it out. From Monday, 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. Or as a matter of fact, you can just jump in anytime from the morning, come straight down. But we come on from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. All right, guys, thank you so much. We out?
We out.
Yeah.
Podcast, read all about it. When it comes to podcasting, we are number one. All these sponsors ready, the big steps ready, the internet above the up. Welcome to the Friday, Hey, Arima.
Hey, Digo.
Hey, Brooklyn.
Big up Canada.
Hey, Caroline.
Long Dong in Tobago.
Shady life, UK, London, shady life. Everybody just shady life. Why?
I'm making the place.
Random singing.
I'm making the place.
Take your phone on. Shady life, stay down.
Shady life. Debbie,
Patrina.
Shady life. Jacksonville.
Shady life. South Carolina.
Shady life. Sadie and Joanna.
Shady life. Everybody just shady life. Friday. Start the show.
People like you, nah.